Ooh, finally, man. Finally, football. The football keeps coming, man. The football keeps coming. Before this Barca Elche game, let's just see what Bournemouth Man City is saying because that game still have like an hour before that game starts. So Barca Elche, at least this game, bro, about to start just now. This is the Man City lineup. Looks like Bernardo Silva, Captain Bernardo, Ryan Cherky, Phil Foden, Pat Doku, Jeremiah Doku. Oh my God, and Erling Haaland in the building. It's a comfortable team for Man City, bro. It's a comfortable team for Man City, but that doesn't really mean that they're gonna win. This is Bournemouth. You know how Bournemouth have been cooking. So this is like the Bournemouth team. Hey, let's just hope these guys do something today, man. Bournemouth, man, just turn up the way you've been turning up this season. I think their manager Iraola, he's impressed massively, man. I can't even lie. Iraola really impressed massively. But yeah, the Barca lineup is also out. For the Elche game, Barca lineup also out. Let me get that one as well. But yo, this City game. Let's see what the first half of this City game is genuinely saying before this Barca game. Hey. Pep Guardiola might be under pressure if he loses this one because Bournemouth is not gonna be like a guaranteed win for him. I don't think it's gonna be 100% guaranteed. And yo, it's just with Man City they've been underperforming massively this season. It's been up and down, bro. It's been up and down. The fact that they're level on points with Man United, it shows you a lot, man. It genuinely shows you a lot. So let's see what this game is actually saying. Let's see. Hey, let me also see the Barca lineup. Barca lineup officially out, man. Barca lineup officially out. So Marcus or Rashford. Oh, Sir Marcus Rashford in the building. Yo. Let's hope Rashford turns up as well. My boy Rashford, he's ready for this though. He is ready for this. My boy Sir Marcus Rashford. Hey, Mr. MBE, Mr. MBE, Sir Marcus. And with Barca, bro, they're probably gonna win this Elche game for sure. For sure, they're probably gonna like win this comfortably. But you can see that hey, the pressure is there. Madrid dunked on them. The pressure is there. Madrid genuinely dunked on these guys. So come on. Let's see. Oh, let me also add this Barca lineup. So Marcus Rashford in the building. My boy Marcus. My boy Marcus and Lamine Yamal. Yo, he had such a horrendous game against Madrid, bro. We cooked Lamine Yamal. Hey, that was a great El Clasico. I won't even lie. That was a great El Clasico. Let me put this lineup on the screen because Rashford starting, Lamine Yamal starting. But with Barca, I expect the same thing, bro. I expect them to like bounce back today, but I don't even think that they'll win the league. I doubt that. Okay, Barcelona are gonna do anything in La Liga, do anything in bro the Champions League. I think that's done for them. The league, I think that's done for them. But it's a good lineup for Barca as well, man. Look at this. So Marcus Rashford, Torres. I think this lineup for Elche comfortable for them. Comfortable for them. Genuinely comfortable for them. But Garcia, he got cooked, man. He got cooked in the El Clasico. Come on. Pep Guardiola. Let's hear what this man has to say.
Was not completely fit. I was desperate to make him play, but this week could not train. Yesterday was the only first training session, and I decided to start on the bench, and we'll see what happens during the game.
Rodri also back on the bench as well. How close was he to starting today?
Start no because he didn't play. Don't play. Royce doesn't play from the beginning, so it's the same case like Tijani.
On the challenge with Bournemouth, they've never been able to pick up a point here at the Etihad before, but do you feel like you're facing a slightly different Bournemouth side that you have in previous seasons?
No, always have been strong since Iraola as a manager always have been a real tough opponent. Everybody knows it.
There is a chance to go ahead of them into second of the Premier League table. I know it's early days, but would that be a big boost for the team?
Absolutely, absolutely. That we're going to play for, and we are ready for it.
Now with Pep, he's always gonna hype himself up. Yo, we're ready for it. We're gonna win this, this, and that. But overall, I think Bournemouth are gonna win that one comfortably, man. Comfortably, because you can even see the official lineups, right? Bro, I gotta keep it real. Like in 2025, Phil Foden hasn't been it. Like Phil Foden, he hasn't really been turning up. I know some people say, yo, Phil, he still has a lot to offer at the top level, this and that, but let's just keep it real. Phil Foden, he hasn't been it in 2025. This whole year, he's been invisible, man. I won't even lie. Like, it's been underwhelming. That's what I can say. Like, Phil Foden, it's been underwhelming just seeing him play. Like, just seeing him underperformed. So it's not really the Phil Foden we saw like burst through when he was extremely young at Manchester City. That type of Phil Foden, I think that Phil Foden will probably never see that guy again. I think Phil Foden right now, the guy is finished. Right now, Man City, their only star is probably Ryan Cherky. That guy's a game changer. Probably also Erling Haaland for sure. I'm not even gonna say probably. I'm gonna say yo, Erling Haaland for sure. This guy is a game changer for them. I think Foden in 2025, you can't be saying yo Foden is a threat or Foden is gonna do this, Foden is gonna do that. Even Diaz low key, they've been games where he was getting exposed, Ruben Diaz, because I remember a few years ago people were saying, yo, this guy is the best defender in the world, this and that, but yo, he's really, really declined, Ruben Diaz. He's really, really declined. But yeah, before that Barca game starts, let's just see what this first half of the Man City Bournemouth game is saying. I think it's gonna be an interesting game, a very competitive game though, because Bournemouth, they've really been turning up. Really like the way they've been playing as a team. Really like the way they've just they have organization. You can see the philosophy, the type of football they're playing, and Iraola has just implemented that. Regardless of who's playing, you're gonna see a style from Bournemouth. Regardless of they lost so many players, bro, and it's still looking good. It's still making sense for Bournemouth. So I gotta give him credit. Iraola, let's see where he is in like 5 years, man. Because obviously he's not gonna stay at Bournemouth, right? Let's see where the guy is in 5 years. Because 5 years time, then you can genuinely judge him. I think his next move will really determine his career. If his next move is like Graham Potter, he goes to like a Chelsea and then flops, I think that's the end of the top level for him. But if his next move is like, yo, he goes there, does his thing at a top level team, wins trophies, that's how you build something, man. That's how you genuinely build something. So Iraola, his career has just begun, man. The man's career has just begun. I think he's gonna be like maybe top five, bro. Top five in the next like 7 years. I genuinely see this man being like top five managers because in like 7 years, I think yo that Pep Guardiola might be close to retirement. Jose Mourinho already done and dusted. All the top managers will be gone in like the next 5 6 years. I think Carlo after the World Cup, the man won't be there. So hey, he's gotta do what he needs to do. Iraola, man. Iraola, do what you need to do. But let's hope he cooks. Let's hope he cooks today. Cook Man City. Of course, I like a player like Ryan Cherky. Ryan Cherky, bro. This guy is talented. I won't even lie. Like Ryan, oh my god. I was watching him like in the French league, and also the game where I watched him more in detail was against Man United. Obviously, in the French league, I was only watching the big games when he was playing against PSG, things like that. But that Man United game, I was really, really impressed with Ryan Cherky. But when he was in the French league, I was only watching when he's playing against PSG or something like that, or if it's a situation where he's playing against Monaco, things like that. But overall, he's a quality player, Ryan Cherky. I know the injury, that's why he hasn't really started his career with a bang. But this guy, he's going places. Ryan Cherky, he's genuinely going places. But yeah, this game, 5 minutes to go. And then after this game is the Barcelona Elche game. So yo, a lot of football. I was thinking of doing like the West Ham game, but I thought it was gonna be boring, but it was entertaining, man. I won't even lie. West Ham game delivered. It delivered, bro. Newcastle, what are Newcastle genuinely doing, bro? What are Newcastle genuinely doing? But yeah, let's get into this, man. Let's get into this. Bournemouth versus Manchester City. Come on, Bournemouth, man. You gotta do this for the people. I can't be having Pep Guardiola winning trophies this season. I just need these guys to lose today at the empty head. Bro, let's try and do our thing, Bournemouth. Let's try and do our thing, Bournemouth. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god. And Doku. To be fair, people thought, hey, this season Doku was gonna be a bench warmer, this and that. But to be fair to him, like when he has played, he's impacted some of their games, Man City. That's why he's starting this one as well. Like, love him or hate him, I know he's not really the fanciest guy to look at, but hey, Doku, he's gonna pop up with like a goal or an assist, man. That's what he's been doing, and Pep Guardiola loves that, bro. He loves that type of player where you pop up with like a goal and an assist. I think Doku low key, he's like a replacement for Raheem Sterling, but low key with less goals and less assists. We know that Raheem Sterling at City, he was popping up with a lot of GA, bro. A lot of GA, but this is gonna be an interesting game, bro. Before that Barca game, this is gonna be an interesting game. Obviously, Sir Marcus Rashford saying, "Hey, let's bounce back against Elche after Barca got popped by Real Madrid." So that one is gonna be entertaining as well. Looks like Frankie De Jong has arrived for that, but hey, let's see what this game is saying, man. Let's see what this game is saying. I genuinely just turn up, turn up. And Gonzalez, I like him as a player though. I like Gonzalez as a player. Obviously, he won't be as good as Rodri, right? And for Spain, this guy is gonna be a reserve player for sure. I don't think he's gonna go to like the World Cup, but he's okay fundamentally, man. Gonzalez, he's okay fundamentally. Obviously, for Spain, the guy will barely play. He'll be like a bench warmer, things like that. But he's good for his level, man. Obviously, if let's see if Pep stays at Man City, let's see his development. But bro, once Pep leaves, I see some of these City players leaving as well. Bernardo Silva might just say, "Yo, okay, my time is up. Let me leave this horrendous situation." So hey, let's see, man. Let's see. Football is back. Let's hope the Bournemouth can do something today. Our boy Bournemouth. The Bournemouth. Come on. Just deliver for the people, man. Just deliver for the people. And 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Also, like, Omar Mamouche, bro. Is this guy injured or what? Is he injured? Is he fit? I don't really know, man. I don't really know. Some of these Man City players, they've been having such a bad season. You even stop keeping up with them, bro. Like, let's just keep it real. Like people only keep up with Man City when they're winning or doing something unbelievable. But right now, you can see how Bournemouth are performing. They're second. These guys are second. They're in a title race, bro. If Liverpool are in a title race, so are Bournemouth, man. If Man City are in the title race, so are Bournemouth. Bournemouth in a title race. This is crazy, bro. This season is madness. This season is madness. Bournemouth in a title race. These boys, let's see what they can do today. And low key, Man City are not even the favorites because Bournemouth are in a title race, bro. Today, Bournemouth are the favorites for this one. They're second in the league. Bro, Bournemouth are the favorites for this one. Iraola is here, bro. Iraola is here to pop heads. He's here to pop Man City heads. And there's Carlo Toure. Oh my God. Let's see Carlo Toure, bro. Obviously, just because he's Pep's assistant, he's gonna get a job, right? He's gonna get a job at a top level. Pep has made so many coaches in football. Like he's given so many of these guys jobs, man. Arteta, I think Maresca as well. Pep he's feeding these guys, bro. He just makes you he's assistant and then bro, you get a job straight away. And there we go. There we go. There we go. Football has officially begun. Football has officially begun. But hey, Pep is feeding these guys, man. Pep is feeding these guys. He makes you the assistant and then you get a job right away. That's crazy. But that's just greatness though. I can't even hate on that. Like the fact that just being an assistant for Pep gets your job, it just shows you what the man has achieved, man. And it's not like these guys are getting basic jobs, bro. These guys are going to Chelsea, Arsenal. Arteta went to Arsenal. Now Maresca is at Chelsea just because he was like an assistant for Pep Guardiola. So you can see, yo, Pep is feeding a lot of people, man. I can't even hate. I can't even hate. Oh, the man is feeding so many people. I genuinely most most managers aren't like Pep where Bournemouth already it's offside. It's offside. It's offside. But Bournemouth scored, but it's offside. These guys are the favorites today. These guys are the favorites today. Bournemouth scored, but it's offside. Ah, these boys are the favorites today. Hey, keep your run on side though. Keep your run on side, man. That's so unprofessional there. It should have been 1-0 if he kept his run. These boys are the favorites. They are coming to the Etihad and doing their thing. Man City don't know how to deal with Bournemouth right now. Pep is getting his head popped off. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is amazing to see. Pep is getting his head popped off right now. Wow, 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 wow. Iraola, you gotta give him his respect and his credit. Bournemouth are second. They're popping Man City's heads off. Oh my God, City, bro. Are these guys even gonna make top four? That would be embarrassing for Pep. That would be embarrassing for Pep. Hey, Pep is in a top four race. That's crazy, bro. Oh my God. If Pep is in Europa, that would be amazing, man. But for sure, Pep, if he doesn't make Champions League, he's leaving. He's leaving 100%. He's not going to be in the Europa just dusting it out with Man City. He's leaving 100%. Wow, 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 wow. I've never seen it this bad for Pep. I've never seen it this bad. I know his first season at Man City was average. He finished like fourth. He was getting his head popped off, but not like this, man. The past 2 seasons have been rough for Pep Guardiola. Imagine just saying back-to-back seasons the guy hasn't won trophies. Wow, I think that's the first in his career. That's the first situation where back-to-back seasons he's not gonna win trophies. So wow. Hey, but it is what it is. That's the game of football, man. That is the game of football. You gotta adapt or be destroyed. That's just the game of football, man. Adapt or be destroyed. Looks like Pep is not adapting to what's really going on. And bro, that's why you have to respect somebody like Sir Alex Ferguson, because the man adapted at the highest level. That's why you gotta respect Fergie. Like when eras changed, he changed as well, bro. You can see that Pep we're entering like a new phase of football, man. A new phase of football where it's also about philosophy but also tactics, man. You can see I think this new phase of football is gonna favor managers like Iraola, where they're a bit like Pep, but they also have tactics, bro. They can work with anything. With Pep, he needs specific guys, specific players. So you can see without Rodri, he's really struggling in some games. Obviously, they're controlling the tempo here and there, but bro, with Pep, he's the type of manager that needs a lot to perform. He needs a lot to perform. That's why you gotta respect Sir Alex, bro. This guy can cook with anything. Sir Alex could cook with anything, man. He's cooking with Wes Brown, Gary Neville, these guys. He made these guys look world class. He made a lot of these guys look world class. Yeah, but comfortable game so far. Comfortable game so far. Looks like Rashford has also arrived. So that game is in like an hour. Barcelona, Elche. Rashford has arrived. Let's see what Rashford is on today. And even Lamine Yamal, bro, I was cooking him after his horrendous performance. I was really cooking him after his horrendous performance. Let's see if he's back to his best, because Lamine Yamal apparently like broke up with his girl. I don't know what the reason is, but people are saying apparently people were like harassing his girl because he's not performing. So ish, the internet is crazy, bro. The internet is crazy. So looks like Barca fans were attacking Lamine Yamal's girl, saying, "Yo, no, you're distracting this guy, this and that." And then she felt uncomfortable, and that led to like a breakup or something. It's crazy how the internet is, bro. So because Lamine Yamal wasn't performing, people are harassing his girl. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Sometimes you just have to blame Lamine. Like it's not her fault the guy is underperforming. You gotta blame him. Like, yo, come on, Lamine, wake up. A lot of guys in football have wives and girlfriends and things like that, but they still turn up. I think Messi at Lamine Yamal's age, he was still with the girl he's married to. He was dating the girl he's married to. So that didn't affect his performances and things like that. So it's crazy for people to blame his girl when it's down to him, man. It's down to him. So many football players, they have girls, they have wives. That doesn't affect their performances. I think people are going too far with that situation. Oh, Bournemouth, you should score! Oh my God, these guys are messing up. Oh, you should have taken advantage of that. They should have taken advantage of that. Bournemouth. Guys, 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 guys. Oh. But yeah, the recovery from some of these Man City players, that's what they do best, bro. They're used to that. Sometimes it's just their DNA, right? When you're so used to playing a high line, somebody like Ruben Diaz, Nunes, these guys, they're used to this Pep Guardiola system where, okay, if somebody hits you on a transition, you already know what to do. You already know how to recover. These guys are used to it, man. That's why with like Man United, you're seeing we're trying to do like a high press, things like that. But some of these players, they're not used to that. That's why it's easy to bypass that high press. It's like these guys are amateurs, bro. They're amateurs when they're pressing, so it's easier to. So with Man United, it would take time for them to just get used to that type of high press. And bro, the fullback situation, bro, because we know the wingback situation, because Ruben Amorim, he wants the wingbacks to like stretch the game, and Diego Dalot wasn't really doing that. He had a bad performance. So it's like with Pep, his players already know his system 100%, bro. They don't need to adapt. They already know. They make it look like, okay, it's just another day. If you put other players in this Pep system, they're getting cooked in that situation, bro. They're getting cooked in that situation. It's just because these Man City players, they're so used to this same system that it's just part of them, bro. I'm telling you this right now. That same situation, another player put them in, they could get cooked. They get really cooked because they're not used to the situation, bro. And sometimes it's just about, hey, are you used to what you're doing? That's football in general. Like, yo, are you used to what you're doing? Sometimes it's just about adapting to what you're doing, bro. Make it second nature. You know that, okay, yeah, if I'm in this position, my striker is going to make a run. Some of these Man City players, they know, bro. They know, okay, when I'm in this position, I know this is what Erling Haaland is going to do. They already know the system. They already know each other. They already know their teammates. So these system managers, it's like to reach their final form, some of them they need time, some of them it just clicks immediately. It just depends on the types of players they have, man. But with like tactical managers like Glasner, Inzaghi, these guys, bro, it's easier to implement that type of system because it's only tactics. It's only tactics, and then the tactics really get you over the line. Yeah, comfortable game so far though. Comfortable game for City. Ah, comfortable game though. Really comfortable game. Ah, but Phil Foden, he's a shadow of himself, man. I won't even lie, he's really a shadow of himself. To think that in 2025, Doku has been better than Foden, it's crazy to to see. It's genuinely crazy to see. It's like Foden only turns up in Manchester derbies. Foden only turns up in Manchester derbies. Yeah, but Erling Haaland, I saw his like Halloween video. He's putting out some great content on YouTube, man. I can't even lie. The guy is really, he's really like an entertainer, right? Obviously, to with YouTube, like I think it becomes easier the more money you have because you can do more things, you can travel, things like that. So with Erling Haaland, he's gonna succeed like on YouTube. His YouTube channel is gonna thrive because he can do so much behind the scenes as a football player, things like that. I think him doing YouTube is it's a great idea for him, bro. It's a great idea because it creates that low key documentary type of style, type of content, right? Where you're having like documentaries, you're showing people around, you're showing people your place, you're showing people your life, things like that. And some people they love that, bro. And with Erling Haaland as well, like bro, he can also do like interviews with other Man City players, shit like that. So his YouTube channel is gonna be popping. But Ronaldo doing an interview with Piers Morgan as well. And that's gonna be a crazy one because I remember the last Ronaldo Piers Morgan interview. He really threw Ten Hag under the bus. I remember the last Ronaldo Piers Morgan interview. Hey, Ronaldo. And it's crazy that the man is doing an interview right after Messi did an interview with Fabrizio Romano. So you can see Ronaldo is always watching everything Messi does. He's always watching everything Messi does. Oh, Messi did an interview. Let me also drop an interview. Let me also drop an interview because low key, Messi was throwing shade at Ronaldo in his interview. I don't know if people have watched that one. Like Messi was throwing shade at Ronaldo, saying, "Hey, some players they're only addicted to like individual accolades, individual stats and things like that." I'm paraphrasing, but that's what he said, like in Spanish. At some of these players, they're only focused on stats, individual stats, and he's only talking about Ronaldo, bro. You can see Ronaldo, he's trying to break that 1,000 goal stats, things like that, and low key Messi threw shade at him. So I think that Piers Morgan Ronaldo interview, Ronaldo might throw some shade at Messi as well. So there's no coincidence Ronaldo is doing an interview right now. So Ronaldo probably he thinks Messi is talking about him, right? He genuinely thinks Messi is talking about him when Messi said some of these players they are focused on individual stats, right? I'm focused on winning trophies for my nation and for my club, while these other players are focused on individual stats. So Ronaldo probably thinks Messi is talking about him. So that's why I think he's doing a Piers Morgan interview as well. Because the last time he did an interview with Piers Morgan, he was throwing shade at the Man United manager Ten Hag. I remember that interview, Piers Morgan, Ronaldo, bro. He really threw shade at a lot of people in that interview. I think he forced a move. That's how he forced a move to Saudi with that interview. So every time Ronaldo does those types of interviews, you know there's gonna be drama involved. There's gonna be drama involved. I can't wait for that interview, man. Yeah, but hey, this game, low key, the action has really stopped. Low key, the action has really stopped from this game. Still expect like a Bournemouth goal, but yeah, Bournemouth are dealing with City extremely well defensively, man. Extremely well defensively. Bournemouth are really dealing with Man City extremely well. I low key like the way the game is going because you're maintaining these guys, even though you're the away team. You're doing your thing. And with Semenyo, bro, it's like I know he's a quality player, no doubt about it. I know he's like a quality player, but I think Man United dodged the bullet because the type of money Bournemouth was asking for him, I don't think he's worth that, right? You're better off with Mbuemo and Cunha. I'm gonna keep it real. And with United, bro, creativity is a problem. Oh my God. Game over. Haaland, 1-on-1. He ain't missing. He ain't missing. He ain't a missing, bro. I knew once this guy was 1-on-1, it's game over. Once this guy was 1-on-1, it's game over. I knew he wasn't missing, bro. I knew Haaland 1-on-1. He ain't missing. He ain't a missing. He ain't missing those, bro. He ain't missing those. Like 1-on-1, you can't leave the guy 1-on-1, bro. You cannot leave this man 1-on-1. Like that high line low key killed them. It low key killed them because Erling Haaland, you can't leave this man 1-on-1, bro. Come on. Come on. That was poor from Bournemouth. That was poor from Bournemouth. Like sometimes you gotta know your quality, bro. Like this high line, I think is for teams with quality players, bro. I won't even lie. Like if you wanna play this high line, your center backs have to be fast, like with pace, bro. I won't even lie. That high line killed them, and that was great from Ryan Cherky as well. That was a great header from Ryan Cherky as well, bro. So ish, yeah, Bournemouth already trailing. Damn, you can't leave this guy 1-on-1, bro, with your goalkeeper. Erling Haaland will make you regret that decision. That was brilliant. That was a brilliant assist by Ryan Cherky. The simple header, bro. Simple header, like, bro. And it was precise to Haaland. That was great from Ryan Cherky. I think that's his like second assist of the season. Low-key, that was a great moment for him. Great moment for him. Hey, give it to Cherky. Oh, bro. And you know, Man City, after this, Bournemouth will open up and they'll just get more goals. You can't be leaving Erling Haaland one-on-one with your goalkeeper, bro. Like, hey, you're just asking for problems at that point. You're really asking for problems. You are really, really asking for problems. Even that situation, I think Haaland, he should have passed it to Ryan Cherky and then just pushed a bit forward. But this guy is just scoring goals, bro. That's why they call him a robot, man. The bot. Erling the bot Haaland. Ryan Cherky, the French magician. Ryan Cherky, the French magician. Wow. I think that's game over. At least if City get a second, it's game over, bro. Oh, Bournemouth, man. Bournemouth. So the only team to stop Haaland this season is Aston Villa. That's crazy. That is crazy. The boy keeps scoring. Oh, wow. Yeah, Bournemouth looks like their title race depends on this game. Come on, Bournemouth. Your title race depends on this game. You gotta win. These are the games you should be winning if you're in a title race. Come on, Bournemouth. If you win, you're still second in the Premier League. Come on, come on, come on. These are the games you should be winning if you genuinely want to be serious title contenders. We need you to push Arsenal for the title. Imagine if that really happens, though. Bournemouth, another Leicester City story. Because I won't even lie, every time a London club is pushing for the title, if it's Arsenal or Tottenham, you know that, hey, the team that's second place will probably surpass them. If Arsenal or Tottenham are first place for like majority of the season, I think the team that's second place will probably win the league. Let's see where Bournemouth actually finish. But for sure, Iraola, if you gave him the same type of quality as Pep Guardiola, he's destroying these guys. So you can see his quality as a manager, bro. Like with less quality, he's still holding his own. Right? Unlucky for that high line. That's how Haaland and Man City go through. But if he had better players, he can genuinely play his style without fearing of, oh yeah, we lack quality, so we can't do this. We lack quality, so I can't do that. And low key, that's football in general. Football is just about the quality you have. The quality you have can take you over the line. The quality you have can define whether you win trophies or not. Like genuinely, genuinely, that quality you have, bro. Football is just about quality. I know we overemphasize managers, but low key, there are only a few managers that can still win trophies with low quality players. Only a few. So right now, you just have to, hey, understand as a manager, it's about the players, it's about the quality you have, it's about who you genuinely have, bro. Who you genuinely have in your team. That determines so much. It determines so much. But yeah, I still think Bournemouth can come back into this game, bro. Like surely, like I still think Bournemouth can come back into this game. Looks like 30 minutes until that Barca game will switch when the Barca game starts. But yeah, Bournemouth can come back. Bournemouth can genuinely come back in this one. But come on, Ryan Church. Hey, that's why he should have joined Man United though. Ryan Cherky, you made a poor decision because under Pep, you're being nullified. This is not the Ryan Cherky we're seeing in the French league. You're being nullified. He's doing what he did to Jack Grealish though. We're seeing the same situation. You're being nullified. Look at Jack Grealish for Everton. The guy is playing with freedom. The guy is playing like a boss. Like Pep Guardiola really destroys a lot of players, man. He really loves destroying players. Their careers go down the drain just because of Pep. Down the drain. Pep Guardiola is the worst manager, bro. If you've got talent. Even Messi, low key, Messi tried to get. Oh, let's go back in the game. We're back in the game. We are back in the game. Bournemouth, let's go. We're here. Serious title challenges. Donnarumma is crying. We're back in the game. Wow, we're back in the game. Donnarumma is crying. Nah, 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 nah. Referee isn't doing anything. Donnarumma is crying. We're back in the game, bro. We're back in the game. It's a title challenge for Bournemouth. We're in the title race. Come on. That's what title challenges do. We come back. We come back. 1-1. Brilliant, bro. Brilliant. Hey, oh no, Donnarumma, bro, Donnarumma acting like Altai Bindia. Oh my God, now he's crying to the referee. Oh my God, he had an Altai Bindia situation. Oh my God, Donnarumma having an Altai Bindia situation. Oh my God, that is bad. That is bad from Donnarumma. The boy is moving like Altai Bindia. Oh my God, Donnarumma, that was bad. Ah, nah, it's a go. It's a go. Donnarumma, stop crying. You just had a Bindia situation. Oh my God, that was bad from Donnarumma. That was bad from Donnarumma. The man is having an outside Bindia situation. Oh my God. Nobody even touched him though. Nobody touched you. Why are you crying to the referee? Why is he crying to the referee? Nobody touched him. Oh my God, Donnarumma had a Bindia situation. Wow. Big Donnarumma. No, no, no. Welcome to the Premier League, Donnarumma. Welcome to the Premier League. This is what we saw with Onana as well. He came in with hype, and now, bro, it just went into a disaster situation. Pep Guardiola, the man is stressed. The man is stressed. 1-1 Bournemouth. We're in a title race. Oh my God. Bournemouth in a title race. Really, really doing what they need to do. Bournemouth are really doing what they need to do, man. Pep, 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 Pep. What's going on, brother Pep? What is going on with Pep Guardiola? Yo, oh my God. Oh, now this is why we love football, man. Now go out there and just win the game. Go out there and just win the game, Bournemouth. Iraola. That's what I was saying. Like, hey, if he had like the same quality as Pep, he pops these guys' head off easily and comfortably. Easily and comfortably. He's a good up and coming manager, bro. Iraola. Good up and coming manager. The guy is doing his thing. And he's really come up well, bro. Iraola. Oh, the guy is doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing, popping his thing, doing his thing. And let's see, maybe one day he'll be like Spain manager, right? Maybe one day he'll be like a manager of Spain because I remember him. I remember him in La Liga for Vallecano. He was okay, bro. He was okay. Like when he was managing Vallecano in La Liga, he was okay. He was comfortable. And then Bournemouth, he's just shown his quality as well. To be fair, in La Liga is really producing a lot of top quality managers, bro. I think La Liga, that's where it's at with top level managers. You can see Iraola representing for La Liga, man. Representing for La Liga, representing for Spain. I think in like 5 years, the top five managers, I think a majority of them will be Spanish, bro. Either Spanish or German. You can see Spanish and German managers, they just cook, man. It's just a different type of cooking with Spanish and German managers. Hey, nah, that ain't a penalty, bro. Just put it aside. Put it aside, City. Put it aside. Crying to the referee won't help you. But yeah, shout out Iraola, man, representing for Spain. Shout out Iraola. I think Spanish managers, German managers, they're really on top right now. You can see Glasner doing his thing. Even Nangosman, I think if Nangosman goes to like club football, he cooks or something. So you can see Germany and Spain, bro, they are producing insane managers, man. Even the manager of Spain, the national team manager, he's quality, bro. I won't even lie. He's quality. So hey, ooh, Jeremiah. Hey, Jeremiah, Doku. These guys are getting cooked. And you know, Man City, when Pep, I just want to see Pep in like a top six race where final day of the season, he doesn't get top four. I just want to see his face and his reaction, bro. I really want to see his face and his reaction. The moment Pep don't really get Champions League, oh my God. I think the best moment I've seen like from Pep, the most depressing moment I've seen from Pep was that Champions League final against Chelsea. Like if people go back and see his face, oh my God, the man was stressed after that Chelsea final. Even the Man United final against Ten Hag. Oh my God. We've seen some great moments when Pep is really stressed and he's losing his mind, bro. You can see the depression in his face. Like that FA Cup final, people need to look back at Pep Guardiola's face after that final, bro. The man was depressed. He couldn't believe it. How did these guys turn up? How did these guys pop our heads? But you gotta give it to Ten Hag, man. Hey, Ten Hag did his thing. That Manchester Derby FA Cup final, Ten Hag did his thing, man. You gotta give it to him. He popped Pep Guardiola's head. He brought it back. And with Ten Hag, I respect him because of the speech he made. Right? He made a speech. He made a speech before that final. I'm gonna go there to Wembley and bring back the FA Cup and pop Man City's head. And hey, Ten Hag did it. He did it. He delivered, bro. He delivered. Eric Ten Hag delivered with a speech. I don't like these other managers that just talk for talk's sake. With Ten Hag, bro, he backed his conversation. He backed what he was saying. He said it. Hey, I'm gonna go there and pop these guys' head off 2-1. Ish. 2-1. Oh man, Erling Haaland, bro. You can't really stop this man. 2 goals for Erling Haaland, and these guys, they're really getting caught out. Bournemouth are really getting caught out with some defensive disaster classes. Oh my God. Oh my God. They're really getting caught out with some defensive disaster classes, bro. I think with Iraola, you have to feel for him because low key, his defense is really average, man. I don't care what anyone says. I know a lot of people are rating like this Bournemouth team, but look at that, bro. Take the challenge for the team, bro. Take the challenge for the team, bro. You're there. Erling Haaland is one-on-one. Take the challenge for the team outside the box. Right? Take that challenge for the team. I know you might receive a red card, but it is what it is. Take the challenge for the team. Come on, Aish. But you can see, I still gotta give credit to Erling Haaland. He's a top level striker. But bro, take the challenge for the team. You're outside the box. Just take him down, bro. Your team is in a title race right now. Take him down, bro. It is what it is. If you get a red card, it is what it is, man. It's better than going 2-1 down. Right? Because at least with a red card, bro, you can park the bus and still get a point from this. But I still think, yo, Bournemouth can come back. But, not again, not again, not again. You're getting popped off with the same move. At least this time they missed. At least this time they missed. Oh, my God. Ah, bro. Bro. this is... This is really crazy, bro. This game is entertaining though. It's entertaining. Like for the neutral, this is entertaining, but I'm not a neutral. I want Man City to lose. I'm not a neutral, so this game is stressful, bro. I want Man City to lose, so this game is so stressful, man. I won't even lie. I'm not a neutral. Come on. Bournemouth, you gotta do your thing, man. You came back once, you can do it again. You came back once, you can do it again. Up the Bournemouth. But Erling Haaland, people gotta give this guy his respect. I'm not even saying low key, this and that, but people just need to give this guy his respect. Right? As a striker, he really knows what he does. The runs he makes, one-on-one, you know he's not gonna miss. Aerially, you know he's really dangerous. Bro, people gotta give him his respect. I know he's not really the best footballer to watch, right? He on the eye test, he's not really the greatest to look at, right? He doesn't pass the eye test. He's not the best to look at, but the guy can play, man. The guy will get you a goal. He doesn't pass the eye test, but bro, he'll get you goals, man. And that's Erling Haaland. Probably the eye test, he's one of the worst players to actually watch, but he's gonna get you that goal. Oh my God. You have Doku dribbling two guys and passing it to Haaland for a hat trick. Oh my God. Thank the Lord he missed. Massive save by the goalkeeper. How is Doku dribbling two guys? Oh my God. Nah, 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 nah. You gotta resign after that. You gotta deduct wages after that. How is Doku dribbling two guys like they're nothing? Oh my God. Bro, you gotta deduct wages after that. Those two, oh my God, they gotta, you gotta deduct wages after that. Just deduct wages after that. But Ryan Cherky really doing his thing. I think it's like, what, 2 assists for him so far? The Chirk, Ryan Chirk. The Cherky. Ryan Cherky, 2 assists for him, man. 2 assists for him, the French magician. The French magician, Ryan Cherky. Oh, could have been 3 for City, bro. Could have been 3. I think Bournemouth are lucky that it's only 2-1 right now. Haaland should have just kept it simple with the shot, right? If he kept it simple and not trying to like chip the goalkeeper, he would have scored. But yeah, you can't have a situation where Doku is dribbling two players, bro. And that's when you know this team, your players are struggling, bro. Oh my God, Doku is looking like Messi now. That's when you know these guys are struggling defensively. When you're making Doku look like Messi, it's it's bad, bro. Oh wow. Ryan Chirks. The Chirk machine. Yeah, right now, Man City have just taken full control. Bournemouth not even getting any chances, bro. Not even getting any opportunities, any chances. Crazy. The Ryan Chirks, the Chirk machine. Yeah, with football, I think they just need to even out like the levels, man. The level of talent. I see football transitioning into like a situation where basketball is at where you're just doing drafts. Every team is just drafting players and then the quality is evenly matched. I think that would make football a bit more competitive. I won't even lie. Like where okay, you have a star in every team, you have a good player in every team. I think if they start doing that type of system, drafting players, bro, you might even see guys like Mbappe playing for a Bournemouth. I think the quality will be evenly matched with like a draft type of situation. And I see the Premier League doing that one day. I won't even lie. The Premier League is getting a lot of Americans are coming into the Premier League running the situation. So I won't even lie. That might happen one day where some of these players are just getting drafted and then you're seeing guys like Erling Haaland playing for Brighton. The the quality is just evenly matched, bro. It's not like oh one team just has all the best players and then the bottom teams don't really have good players. I see it transitioning into like an NBA format where you're just drafting players, even young players. The way the NBA just drafts young players, they evenly match them and things like that. So that might happen, man. That might happen. And low key, that might make the league way more competitive because right now you can see that with Man City, their quality is too much, right? Their quality is too much. Obviously, Iraola is a quality manager, but you can see, hey, sometimes, bro, sometimes it doesn't matter how good you are as a manager. If you're just facing an overpowered team, it's game over. That's why with Pep Guardiola, I don't give him credit for those Champions Leagues he won with Barcelona because you are managing a generational team, bro. Like I can't give you credit for that. Come on, Pep. You had Messi, Iniesta in his peak, Xavi in his peak, bro, Busquets. Like I can't give Pep Guardiola credit for that Champions League. Like it's the players. That Champions League was down to the players, bro. I can give him respect for the Champions League he won with Man City because he didn't have the best team. He didn't have the best team in that season, but the Champions League he won at Barca, bro, I those Champions Leagues I can't give him credit for them. I can't give the man credit for those. Your team was overpowered. Your team was it was better than the rest, man. It was way better than the rest. Like that wasn't even fair, bro. That wasn't even fair. It's like playing FIFA and then just getting the best rated players, putting them in your team. If you win the league like that in FIFA, bro, nobody will give you credit for that, bro. That's what Pep Guardiola genuinely did. You had Messi, Busquets in his prime, Iniesta in his prime, bro. Every position you had one of the best players, right? In the midfield, you had one of the greatest midfielders there, Xavi, one of the greatest DMs of all time, Busquets. You had one of the greatest attacking players of all time, Messi. So I can't give him credit, bro. I can't give him credit for winning the Champions League at Barca, bro. Your team was too overpowered, right? Your team was too overpowered. You you had way better quality than the rest. I give Sir Alex Ferguson more credit for reaching the final because that team, he built it himself, right? He made some of these players, bro. It's not like Pep made Iniesta. Iniesta was already there, bro. Some of the quality, he found it there, Pep. He found it there, Pep. Pep, your team was overpowered, bro. And in the final, that Man United versus Barca final, you had a team, bro. Sir Alex was playing what? People like Wes Brown. It was uneven, bro. If you change the teams, if Sir Alex had that Barca team, he beats Pep comfortably, right? If Pep had any other team, he doesn't even make that final for that Champions League. I'm telling you this right now. That's why I never give him credit for that Champions League. I give him credit for the Champions League he won at Man City. There, I give him credit because for sure, I don't think you had like an overly powered team. It was decent. Other teams could stop it. It wasn't like you had generational talents in every position. But the Barcelona team, bro, I can't give Pep Guardiola credit for winning the Champions League there. Any manager, any manager can do that, bro. With that team, I think any manager can do that. You put Jose Mourinho in that Barcelona team Pep had, he wins the Champions League. You put Sir Alex with that team, he wins the Champions League. So what Pep did is not special, bro. At least winning the Champions League with Man City is a bit more special because, okay, yeah, not everyone could have done that. Not everyone could have done that because you won the Champions League with an okay team. I wouldn't say they were generational talents. I wouldn't say none of those Man City players that won the Champions League, none of them are going down as, oh, one of the greatest of all time. But Barcelona, bro, he had players in every position that are going down as one of the greatest, right? Messi, probably the greatest of all time. Busquets, probably one of the greatest of all time DMs in his position. So I can't give him credit for that Barcelona team, bro. I can't give him credit for that Champions League win. I'll give him credit for the other trophies at Man City. Everything is done at Man City. I give him credit for. But Barca, bro, anyone can do that, man. Anyone can win a Champions League with that Barca team. It ain't special, bro. It ain't special, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If you have Messi, Busquets, Iniesta, winning the Champions League ain't special, bro. You're supposed to do it. Actually, Pep underachieved because he was supposed to win 5 in a row. He underachieved, Pep, because he was supposed to do what Zidane was doing. With that team, bro, you're supposed to do what Zidane is doing. You were supposed to do what Zidane is doing, bro. Hey, oh, yeah, so Pep, I can't really give him too much credit. First half looks like Bournemouth did their thing. Mm. Oh, sorry, City did their thing. Why am I saying Bournemouth? City did their thing, and then 10 minutes until this Barca game. Oh, man.
You can schedule messages to send later in the message.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what this Barca game is saying, bro. Let's see what this Barca game is saying. But yeah, Pep, for sure. I'm not like taking away from his legacy, bro. I'm just saying, hey, anyone can do what he did. Anyone can do what he did. Like, it's not special. It's not out of this world. It's not unbelievable. Anyone can genuinely do what he did. But yeah, 10 minutes until this Barca game. So, whoa. Looks like it's halftime for this Man City game. Yeah, Barca. Let's see. Let's see. Have these guys actually recovered though? Have these guys actually recovered? Have these guys actually recovered after getting their heads popped off by my boy Shabby Alonso? Popping their heads, man. Popping their heads. And with De Jong, bro, people have been cooking Frankie De Jong this season. I won't even lie. People have been cooking Frankie De Jong. And looks like Pedri, he's not even featured today. The boy's on the bench. The boy is on the bench, but people have been cooking my boy Frankie De Jong, bro. And that's the player I was really, really begging for at Man United. Like, hey, Frankie De Jong, please, please join Manchester United. Yo, Ten Hag had the vision, man. Ten Hag had the vision, bro. If De Jong joined, it would have been game over, man. It would have been game over. Ten Hag had the vision. I won't even lie. Like with Ten Hag, low key, I'm gonna say that he sold you the dream, bro. He sold you that dream, that fancy football, Ajax football. He sold us that dream, bro. There's no other manager I was more excited about than Ten Hag, bro. I won't even lie. Ten Hag joining Man United, I was losing my mind because he sold me a dream. Ajax football. Oh my God, Frankie De Jong. It was unbelievable, bro. I was losing my mind. Eric Ten Hag is in the building. But he sold me a dream, bro. He genuinely sold me a dream. I remember when Ten Hag was officially announced, like, wow, what a manager, Eric Ten Hag. Halftime in that one. What a manager. Eric Ten Hag sold me a dream, bro. Eric Ten Hag really sold me a dream. He really, really sold me a dream, man. I can't even lie. Wow. I was going crazy for Ten Hag, man. I was going crazy. Wow, this man, Ajax football, look what he did in the Champions League. He reached the semi-final of the Champions League. Look how he made the lit De Jong. Oh my God, Ten Hag sold me a dream, man. I cried when it didn't work out. Ten Hag sold me a dream, bro. Eric Ten Hag, the man was... He had the vision, bro. The vision of Ten Hag was the right one, right? I give the Glazers credit for the vision of Ten Hag because Ten Hag was an up and coming manager. Nobody predicted that the man was gonna fail, right? Nobody could have predicted that, oh, Ten Hag wasn't gonna play his system, his style at Barca. At Man United, he wasn't gonna do this, he wasn't gonna do that. Nobody predicted that, bro. Nobody genuinely predicted that with Eric Ten Hag. Everybody thought, yo, Ten Hag, he's gonna do what he needs to do. He's gonna cook the way he needs to cook. He sold me a dream, bro. I was going crazy for Eric Ten Hag. I was going crazy for Eric Ten Hag, man. I was genuinely going crazy for Eric Ten Hag. The man sold me a dream. The man sold me a vision. I thought he was the guy, man. I really thought he was the guy. Ten Hag, the moment he joined Man United, bro, I was addicted to Ten Hag. That's how I started this channel because I was addicted to Ten Hag press conferences. I was addicted to Ten Hag interviews. That's how I started this channel, posting press conferences and things like that. I was addicted to Eric Ten Hag, bro. I was addicted. The man sold me a dream. I thought this man was the thing. I kept saying, wait until Ten Hag starts playing his football. The football he was playing at Ajax, bro. Low key, without Ten Hag, I'm not even on YouTube because that's how much I was addicted to Eric Ten Hag, bro. I was addicted to the man, watching his interviews, watching his press conferences when he joined Man United. That's how I started posting press conferences of Ten Hag, bro. That's how I started this channel, bro. Like, yo, Those Ten Hag press conferences, I was addicted. Addicted. The moment he came in, I was like, nah, this man is a visionary. This man is the truth. But he let us down, man. Ish. Unlucky with Ten Hag, man. I really wanted that man to succeed, bro. I really wanted that man to succeed. I thought Ten Hag was gonna be the guy. I thought Ten Hag was gonna be the guy. Like with Ten Hag at Man United, I watched every press conference he did. I watched every interview he did, every post match interview. Bro, I watched everything about Ten Hag from the beginning till the end of Ten Hag, bro. That's a fact. I watched every interview, every press conference, every situation for Ten Hag. Everything. That man, I watched everything. Everything. Like so ish. It broke me when I just realized that okay, this man is not taking us anywhere. Right? The moment he said I'm never gonna play Ajax football, I just realized, oh ish, Ten Hag, this man sold us a dream, bro. He sold us a dream. Ish. Because I was really going crazy for him, bro. I was going crazy for Ten Hag. I watched every interview, every press conference. That was my guy, Eric Ten Hag, bro. That was my guy. Eric Ten Hag was, he was the guy I wanted to succeed, bro. Genuinely, he was the guy I wanted to succeed at Man United. Like without him, I'm not even on YouTube, though. I won't even lie. Without Ten Hag, I'm not even on YouTube right now. Because my addiction just to watch his interviews, watch his press conferences, that's how I started this channel, bro. Ten Hag. uh, Ish, he sold us a dream. He sold us a dream. But imagine if he just started playing that Ajax football. He brought in Frankie de Jong. Man United would have been crazy. Oh my God. Man United would have been crazy with that type of Ajax football. Frankie de Jong in the midfield. Oh, he sold me a dream, bro. Ten Hag sold me a dream. Eric Ten Hag. Man, ish, I really wanted that man to do well. Ish. But it is what it is, bro. Sometimes managers make it, sometimes managers don't. It is what it is. You just have to hold it when a manager doesn't do what he needs to do. You just have to hold it. That's why low key, bro, I don't want the club to sell me a Xavi. A Xavi situation, I'll just be too loyal to the guy. If Xavi comes, I know myself, bro. I'll just be loyal the way I was just loyal to Ten Hag, bro. Like the way I was loyal to Ten Hag is crazy, man. It's crazy. I was with that guy until he got sacked. Until he got sacked because Ten Hag, even when he got rid of Ronaldo, I backed the decision. I backed that man until he got sacked, bro. I don't think I'll be loyal like that to another manager unless if it's like a Xavi. If Xavi joins Man United, bro, I'll be loyal like that just based on the idea, the ideology of that type of fancy football these types of guys play. That Ten Hag Ajax football, that's why I was loyal to the guy. Just wait until he plays Ajax football. I was so loyal to Ten Hag, man. It's crazy, bro. He sold us a dream. He sold us a dream. And that's the thing. Some managers, they just have to sell you that type of ideology. And that's what Ten Hag did to me. Like, bro, that Ten Hag ideology, he sold me a dream. That Ajax football, like, wow, Ten Hag, proper manager. This guy's gonna be playing Ajax football. He wants to sign Frankie de Jong. Bro, he sold me a dream. He genuinely sold me a dream. Ten Hag, man. Ten Hag, ish. Hansi Flick. Because low key, like after Ten Hag was fired by Man United, that's the guy I wanted, Hansi Flick. Yo, I was going crazy for Flick as well. Uh, but I don't think I'll be that loyal to a manager like Ten Hag, bro. Like I backed them until the end. I don't think I'll be that loyal to a manager again. Cause I backed Ten Hag like crazy, bro. I even when he was losing 7-0 against Liverpool, I was making excuses for the guy. Bro, I backed Ten Hag like crazy, bro. You'd think the guy's my father or something. The way I was backing Ten Hag, bro. You'd think he was my father or something, bro. I was watching every interview, every press conference he was doing. Bro, I backed that man like crazy. I don't think I'll back another manager like that, bro. Where even if he's losing 7-0, I'm still backing the man. I backed Ten Hag differently, bro. It was a different type of situation. The man is losing 7-0. I'm still making excuses. No, it's because of the players. Oh my God, bro. uh, I backed that man differently. Oh, Ten Hag. Ten Hag, he sold us a dream, though. Not necessarily he sold us a dream. He sold us like an ideology, bro. That Ajax ideology, bro. It's like if you're a football fan, you just fall in love with that type of ideology of like Ajax football, just the type of football he was playing at Ajax, the fancy football, bro. You get sold that dream. You really get sold that dream. Oh, okay, gotta just set this. The Barca game has started. Oh, yeah. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Let's do this. Mm, Oh, yeah, Ten Hag, man. Sold us a dream, bro. He sold everybody a dream. Unfortunate, like that he didn't make it. Unfortunate that it didn't work out, man. That's the manager I really wanted it to work out. Cause I was even back in all his signings. There we go. The game has started. There we go. The game has started. Barcelona Elche. Yeah, that's the guy I was really back until the end. Ten Hag, bro. Like, wow. Eric Ten Hag. The vision of him, the Ajax football, bro. I was backing that man like crazy. I was really backing him like crazy, bro. Even Anthony and Ten Hag sold me a dream, bro. Ish. But good tempo to the game so far. Let's see if Elche can do something. Oh, let's see how the game will turn up today. Just want to see a good competitive game. Elche have really started well, man. Already a corner, things like that. Elche have really, really started well. Elche have really, really started well. Oof. Yeah, with Ten Hag, bro. Ish. Oh, man. That's why if Ruben Amorim doesn't succeed, you need to get a manager that is the truth. I don't get managers that are selling us dreams. Because with Ruben, I'm not going to back him the way I backed Ten Hag. Like the way I backed Ten Hag, it was blindness, bro. I was backing the man with blindness. Regardless of what he did, I was backing it. I backed that man until the end. They needed to fire Ten Hag before I gave up on the man. That's how much I was backing Ten Hag, bro. They needed to fire the man before I gave up on him. Oof. Insane skill by Lamine Yamal, but yo, De Jong has to do better there. De Jong has to do way better there. Insane skill by Lamine Yamal, though. Like Lamine Yamal, wow. Insane skill. De Jong gotta do better, man. De Jong gotta do better. Low-key, he's offside, but he still needs to do better, man. Yeah, just imagine how Man United would have looked, man, if you just brought in De Jong. Oh my God. It would have been a game changer. De Jong, Frankie De Jong. Yo, that would have been crazy. Nah, Ten Hag, I'm never backing a manager the way I backed Ten Hag. I backed the man till the end. Bro, it was blind faith with Ten Hag. The way I was backing him. Blind faith. I'm not backing Ruben Amorim like that. It was really blind faith with Ten Hag. He sold me a dream, bro. Because it's crazy. The man sold Ronaldo and I still backed him. That was blind faith. Crazy, bro. The man sold my favorite player and I still backed him. Like, damn, that was blind faith. The man was losing 7-0. I was still backing him, making excuses for him. Oh my God. It looks like this game might be just even, bro. Like, Lamine Yamal started well. Frankie De Jong as well. Like, yo, he's been popping off, man. He's been popping off here and there, but overall, Elche keeping that shape extremely well. Elche keeping that shape extremely well. But Lamine, bro, low key, I was cooking him in the El Clasico, but bro, he's quality. I won't even lie. It was quality. Only his day is quality. But I don't agree with fans attacking his girl and then forcing his girl to break up with him just because he's underperforming. I don't agree with people doing that, bro. Like, come on, just let the guy live his life. Oh, that should have been 1-0. Looks like the ref overturned it, but yo, Elche get the ball in the back of the net, but it's 1-0. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. Let's hope you enjoyed your day though. Let's hope you enjoyed your day. Yeah, Elche get the ball in the back of the net, but it's offside. Yeah, but with Ten Hag, wow. I backed that man with blind faith. Till the end, bro. Till the end. That was real loyalty for Ten Hag. Oof. Yeah, Rashford as well has started well. He's just keeping it simple, popping the ball off here and there. Rashford has started well as well. Rashford has really started well as well. So I think both teams having their moments on the ball. But I feel like Elche can do something in this game. I won't even lie. Like the way they've already started, they've already had like a goal disallowed. They're getting into Barcelona's final third. They've already had like a good corner. So Elche doing their thing. And with football, we know this situations like this happen, bro, because right now Barca are low in confidence, bro. They're really low in confidence after that whole situation, the El Clasico. These Barca players are low in confidence, man. So I wouldn't be shocked if we see like an Elche shock, right? An Elche shock in Barcelona. Yeah, but good tempo to the game so far. Great tempo to the game. Hey, I just wonder what Ronaldo will say in his interview because I know he's gonna call out Messi. He's gonna throw shade at Messi. Messi threw shade at Ronaldo. Ronaldo is gonna respond for sure. Ronaldo is gonna respond for sure. I know the way CR7 is, bro. I know how Ronaldo is. Like this interview with him and Piers Morgan, it's not just a normal interview. He's gonna throw shade at somebody. I know Ronaldo for sure. You don't call Piers Morgan to just do an ordinary interview. Like the last time he had an interview with Piers Morgan, he was trying to force a move out of Manchester United. So this time it's gonna be drama as well, bro. I know Ronaldo. I know Ronaldo 100%. That interview is gonna be drama. He's gonna throw some shade at Messi. Probably he's gonna throw some shade at whoever owns him in Saudi. It's gonna have drama, bro. Hey, Baude with a great run. Lamine, you got a score, and it's 1-0. 1-0 Barca. 1-0 Barca. Lamine Yamal. Wow, coming back with a goal. You're saying at Manchester United, we don't need players that are skillful and disrespectful. You're happy that Anthony left. Yeah, I'm also happy that Anthony left, though. But great goal by Lamine Yamal. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. What a goal by Lamine. What a goal by Lamine. But that drive from Baude as well, from the left back position, just finding Lamine Yamal, Lamine onside, Lamine cuts it back and then shoots. Bro, proper goal that. Proper goal. Proper goal. Yeah, but I'm also happy that Anthony has left. Though low key Anthony, we could see that him at Man United, it wasn't really the situation that people wanted, bro. Right? Anthony, you could see that he never wanted to be at Man United anymore. And he was flopping hard at Man United. He was really flopping hard. Yeah, it's never right to like keep a player that's disrespectful, even if they're skillful or talented, whatever. If they don't respect the club, you gotta just sell them. Wow, Lamine, insane goal already 1-0. Looks like Elche. This is gonna be a high scoring game for sure. This is gonna be a high scoring game. Elche's already down 1-0. Lamine Yamal, Baude as well. Like low key, this guy is a bit underrated because that drive, bro, that was quality. That was really quality, bro. If you just look at the left backs in current football, bro, I think based on the quality in modern day football, Baude is up there. Baude is up there, bro. He's really up there with the best left backs in the world. That assist just shows you his quality. Oh my god. Should be 2 and it is 2-0. This is going to be a high scoring game, bro. Should be 2 and it is 2-0, bro. Great pass by Firmin. Nah, Rashi hasn't scored. Rashi hasn't scored, but it's 2-0, bro. It is 2-0. Great pass by Firmin. Oh my god. 2-0. 2-0. Wow, Torres as well. Yeah, this is Ferran with the goal, bro. Ferran with the goal. Great pass by Fermin. Yeah, this is gonna be a high scoring game, man. It's already 2-0, bro. 2-0 in 12 minutes. This is gonna have goals, bro. This is gonna have goals. Oh my god, it's already 2-0 in two. Like, just think about it, bro. Just think about it. It's 2-0 in 12 minutes. Like, yeah, Elche are gonna get cooked. Elche are gonna get cooked today. Oh my god, bro. It's already 2-0. These guys are getting cooked right now, bro. Wow. Wow. Wow, bro. Nah, these guys are really getting cooked. It's already 2-0. The game just started. Oh my god, man. Yo. Yeah, this is gonna be high scoring. This is gonna be high scoring. But Rashford has started well though. Rashi has started well. Marcus Rashford. He started well. Low key, I see a goal for him as well. My bro, Barca just destroying Elche. They are destroying Elche. Like with Rashford, he's making some great movements as well. For sure, he's gonna get on the score sheet. I won't even be shocked if this game ends 6-7-0, bro. Like it's already 2. Low key should have been 3-0. You can see what type of game this is. It's gonna be high scoring, bro. High scoring. Frankie De Jong really started well. I think everybody has started well for Barca. Yo. And that's Hansi Flick. I know Hansi Flick extremely well, bro. Like this is a manager I've studied even when he was at Bayern. Like once he's on the mojo for scoring goals, he shows no mercy, bro. That's Hansi Flick. This man shows no mercy. It might be 2-0 this and that, but he still wants more goals. I know this man. I've studied this man for such a long time, even at Bayern Munich when he was at Bayern Munich. Bro, I was just watching his game religiously. I know how he thinks, bro. Hansi Flick, he wants 10-0. That's his mentality, bro. Hansi Flick, he's that type of manager that has no mercy on his opponents. He wants 10, 15-0. Even at 15-0, the man won't be satisfied. Because I remember that game, Bayern versus Barca, Champions League, where he destroyed Barca 8-2. Bro, he was there to just take them out, bro. Like, yo, that's Hansi Flick, bro. He when he's on top, he just wants more and more goals. So just pray for Elche, man. Pray for Elche right now. It might just end 6-7. I won't even lie, bro. Pray for Elche, bro, because it's gonna be a long day for these guys. It's gonna be a long day for these guys. Another corner. Baude really popping up. Baude really popping up. Baude really popping up and showing his quality. Yo, pray for LJ. LJ, you gotta pray for these guys, man. Yeah, but ish, with United, let's just see where they are in like 5, 6 years, man. Ish, even in 3 years, because I like the look of Jason Wilcox. Jason Wilcox gives me that vibe of like an Ajax type of director, right? The type of young players he's signing, their quality. Ah, this guy, pass it, bro, pass it. Elche really messed up there. Elche really messed up there. You're supposed to pass it. Yeah, but Ish, he can really do something, Jason Wilcox. Like Jason Wilcox has sold me the dream Eric Ten Hag sold me. Just a shame that, yo, Ten Hag never had somebody like you, Wilcox. But even with Ten Hag, you can see that the man just gave up on his philosophy. That's the thing I was disappointed with. Come on, man. You gave up on your Ajax philosophy. You started playing transitional football. I think that's where, bro, Ten Hag really let a lot of people down because we were expecting Ajax football and we didn't get that. Even at Leverkusen, he never played Ajax football, bro. So I don't know why he really dropped all his philosophies. The philosophy is what got you the job, man. Why did you drop the Ajax football? First two games he tried it, and then he got destroyed in those two games, and then he changed it. But yeah, I don't think I'll have loyalty the way I had loyalty for Ten Hag and Oli. Those are the last two managers I'm gonna like back until the end. Oli and Ten Hag, I back those guys until the end. Until they were fired, bro. I backed them until they were fired. I'm never gonna do that, bro. Like with a manager, you have to judge them based on what they're doing. Okay, how are they performing? How are they winning games? Cause I was really loyal, bro. I was loyal to Ten Hag, loyal to Oli, bro. Those two managers are obviously with Jose Mourinho. I switched up on the guy, bro. The moment Jose started losing, I wanted him out. But with Oli and Ten Hag, I backed them until the end. Because with Jose, it's not like he's a philosophy manager where you're enjoying the football. The moment a guy like that starts losing, you're losing while packing the bus. It's horrible to watch, bro. It's horrible to watch. Like those are the worst types of losses, bro. Once you're losing while just packing the bus, you feel like Burnley. You genuinely start feeling like you're Burnley. And those are the worst types of ways to lose. When you're losing, just packing the bus. There are ways to lose, man. You can lose where, okay, you're going for the game, things like that. But when you start losing like you're Burnley, those are the worst. Those are the worst moments. 3-1 Man City. Damn. Those guys are doing their thing. I think that's game over for Bournemouth. 3-1 Man City. I think that's game over for Bournemouth. Yeah, bro. But there are ways to lose as a manager, bro. There are ways to lose. If you're losing and you win for the game, people will say, okay, fair play. Fair play. The man is sticking to his philosophy. Oh, that was a great touch by Rashford to Baude. Horrible cross from Baude. That was a great touch and turn by Rashford. Great touch and turn by Rashford. Great touch and turn by Rashford, man. Oh, but they're showing that Lamine Yamal goal. It was brilliant. Yeah, but there are ways to lose as a manager, bro. There are ways to lose as a manager. Sometimes you have to go for the game. With Ten Hag, I know he lost like 7-0, but I was only backing him till the end because of the dream he sold me, bro. He sold me that Ajax type of football dream. With Ruben Amram, I never knew who he was, but so I never like bought into the dream, the hype of Ruben Amram. With Ten Hag, I was seeing this guy in the Champions League, seeing Frankie de Jong. So I bought into the ideology, I bought into the dream. With Ruben Amram, it's different. I never knew who the guy was, so it was hard for me to just back him unconditionally. Like with Oli Ten Hag, I backed them unconditionally because I had like an attachment to those guys, bro. I won't even lie. It would have been the same if Ruud Van Nistelrooy took the job. Bro, I would have backed Ruud until the end. I would have backed Ruud until the end. I won't even lie. If Ruud took the job and was losing the way Ruben Amram was losing, I would have still been making excuses for him. You're saying Garnacho had to let the Manchester United fans down and praise. But Garnacho, bro, he's been horrendous. He's been horrendous for Chelsea, though. Garnacho has been horrendous for Chelsea. That's the thing. I'm enjoying it. I'm genuinely enjoying it. I'm genuinely enjoying the Garnacho downfall. Hey, but he stabbed Man United in the back though. That's Garnacho. The man stabbed Manchester United in the back. It is what it is with him, bro. When you do such things, bro, the fans won't really back you the way they were backing you before, right? And I understand why some fans were booing him. Yeah, but Man City, these guys, it's game over for them. Looks like that's 3 points for City. That game is done and dusted. But I feel for Iraola, if he had like a better team, he would have been going head to head with some of these guys. Head to head with some of these guys. But for sure, in this game, the third goal is inevitable. Third goal is inevitable for this game. Like, I won't be shocked, bro, before halftime is 4-0 or something. But it's a good game to watch, though. Low key, the tempo is right. The patterns of play from Barca are pretty good. I won't lie. Pretty good. But yeah, it just shows you that as fans, we're gonna be biased, whether it's like to a player, to a manager, we're gonna show some type of biasness. Like, cause with Rude, I would have backed him more than Ruben Amram. I won't even lie. Like Rude could have the same record as Ruben Amram. I would have backed him unconditionally, bro. Just because I have that attachment to like Rude Van Nistelrooy. Now with Ruben Amram, I won't be thinking with like emotion. I'll be thinking with more less emotion because with Ruben Amram, I never knew who the man was before he joined Man United. So when I'm judging him as a manager, it's gonna be a bit more unbiased, right? If Ruud Van Nistelrooy was the manager, I would be making excuses for him for sure. I'll be making so many excuses for the man. Just the way I was doing like with Ten Hag and with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Like with Ruben Amram, I'm a bit more critical because I don't have like an attachment to him. If this was Ruud Van Nistelrooy managing us, bro, I would be making excuses for him every single day. Every single day. And I think sometimes as fans, we just have to judge people with no bias, right? Remove the bias, remove the attachment, and just judge them based on what they're doing. I think the way I'm judging Ruben Amram is a bit more fair because I have no attachment to him, right? I know if this was Ruud Van Nistelrooy, I would have been so biased, bro. I would have been making excuses for him. Even if he makes like a bad substitution, I would be making excuses for everything he does. So at least now with Ruben Amram, I can judge him without emotion or without attachment. Because I know, yo, if Man United bring in a manager like Ruud Van Nistelrooy or Xavi, bro, I'll be so biased because I love those guys as players and just love like I've known those guys like bro, Ruud Van Nistelrooy. You just see, bro, Xavi, bro, you already know those guys, things like that. So you're already biased to them. Ooh, Elche, man. These guys haven't been in the game at all. These guys haven't been in the game at all. But I still think, bro, that La Liga is coming to Real Madrid. Madrid are winning that La Liga. Yeah, looks like Rafinha is watching all the games though. And I know Barca fans are making excuses. Oh no, it's because of no Rafinha. That's why they lost their Clasico. But bro, you gotta give Xabi Alonso credit, bro. You gotta give Xabi Alonso credit. Like he's a top level manager. I won't even lie. You can see right now the way he's just his in-game management is insane as well, but also his tactics as well, bro. That's what I've been impressed with Xavi Alonso, his tactics, in-game management, just the way he's also handling egos as well, bro. That's something people don't give credit to, like managers. Managers that can handle egos, it's in, bro, you gotta give them credit. Because some managers, they get fired because they can't handle egos. They lose the dressing room because they can't handle like the egos. And Real Madrid have a lot of egos, man. They have a lot of egos. The way he's handled Vinicius Jr., the way he's handling Mbappe, the way he's handling Rodrigo. You gotta give it to Xavi, bro. So you can see that this man, he's made for the top level. Because fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Like at the bottom level, it's not really about handling egos, things like that. It's just about managing and your skill level. But at the top, bro, you need everything. You need to manage the egos, you need tactics, you need in-game management strategies, how you react to losses, how you react to the other team, bro, is so detail oriented. How you react to the media pressure, because the media pressure is higher than being at a smaller team, bro, a smaller club. So at a smaller club, you don't really need to deal with too much egos. The media is less, the pressure is less. So that bro, as a manager, it's not just about skills, bro. That's why I say management is mentality as well, bro. It's the mentality. As a manager, you can have all the skills, all the quality, but if your mentality isn't top level to handle the egos, to handle the pressure from the fans, the pressure from the media, you will fail, bro. You will fail. So as a manager, it's not just about your management skills, bro. People think it's just about your management skills. At the top level, it's about your mentality as well. So Alex Ferguson, he made it to the top because his mentality, he could handle egos, he could handle the media. You have to handle so many things, bro. And with this era of like social media, the managers, bro, you're handling way more, bro. If you lose a game, your family is getting harassed and things like that on social media. So it's way harder being a manager right now, bro, because social media, bro. Once you lose a game, because I was hearing some other situation where I think we lost like a game, and then Ten Hag has like daughters and things like that, children or things like that. Apparently, they're getting cooked on social media, things like that, just because their dad is struggling as a manager, bro. So social media has changed a lot, bro. It's changed a lot, bro. Like as a manager, you lose a game, your children are gonna get abused on social media just because you're losing games. Social media has changed a lot for managers. And with these players, some of these players, bro, you underperform, your wife is getting abused on social media. So I think social media low key it's brought more pressure to the players, bro. I won't even lie, bro. I won't even lie. It must be hard, bro. Because of your poor performance, your wife is getting cooked on on Instagram or something, bro. She's getting cooked on her Instagram comments or something like that, just because you had a poor performance or something. So being in football is harder. It's harder. Like I won't even lie. Like social media has made it harder, bro. Or your wife is getting DMs every day just because you had a poor performance. Like, bro, social media has changed the game. Yeah, I don't know how Ryan Cherky was that cheap, bro. What a player and what a talent. What a player and what a talent. Yeah, really dominating this game. Really, really dominating this game. But yeah, that's like the world we live in now, bro. It's all about like social media has become part of our lives now. And soon AI will become part of our lives as well. Like you can see with these players, anything they do, whether they have a good or bad performance, social media will be on them, bro. That's why if you're a manager, bro, you just have to keep it simple. Don't allow the world to know who your wife is, who your kids are. I get it, bro. That's why you gotta take the Ruben Amram approach. Cause Ruben Amram, at least on social media, he's done the right thing. He has like an Instagram account, but he doesn't really use it. He doesn't really connect it to his family and things like that. I think that's how you need to move in like the modern day era if you're like a manager in the modern day era. Because if you lose a game, your family are gonna get cooked on social media. They're gonna get and with Instagram, like bro, people can also be calling you as well, right? So there's that feature of where people are calling you as well. So hey, these guys go through a lot just because of social media, man. Ooh, nice pass from Lamine Rashford, off target, from Sir Marcus Rashford. Yeah, just, bro. And the best example is that Lamine Yamal situation, bro. Like he had a bad game in the El Clasico. People started cooking his girl, bro. People started cooking his ex-girlfriend, and then she broke up with him. And that's that's how football fans. That's how we are, bro. Like, hey, but I don't think people have to take it that personal to their personal lives and things like that. I think that's going a bit too far, man. If a player underperforms, there is no need for you to go and cook their wife, cook their kids, cook their family. And it's not like these guys are just cooking them on like a different platform, bro. They're going to these people's profiles, sending them messages, cooking them in their comment sections, things like that. So ish, bro, social media has changed the game for these players, bro. The pressure is harder. I won't even lie, the pressure is harder. But it is what it is though, because a lot of these guys are making money, bro. They're making so much money. So sometimes that's part of the job, man. That's part of the job. Right? That's part of the job now. You getting cooked is part of the job now, bro. If you have a poor performance, people will cook you. Yeah, maybe international break is destroying players. I agree with you. Maybe international break low key is like destroying players because bro, during internationals, you can get an injury, this and that. But obviously, these players, they won't refuse to like play for their countries and things like that. Like you won't see a situation where a player is really going out there saying, "Nah, I don't want to play for my country," because people will cook them as well. People will cook them as well, bro. If they refuse to play for their country, the moment they're back in their country, they'll cook them, bro. Yeah, players get injured, then they're sent back. I think international break. The international friendlies are the most frustrating parts. Those international friendlies and even those nation leagues, these pointless friendlies. I understand international games like the World Cup, things like that. I think those ones are important, right? Of course, you're gonna represent your country in those ones. Those tournaments are important. But if it's a situation where you're just playing international friendlies and things like that, it's really just destroying you. Oh, Jules Kunde, Marcus. Oh, he misses, bro. He misses. His shot was blocked, but he has to do better, bro. You can see there's somebody in front of you. Try and cut in and curve it. Try and cut in and curve it. Like you can see somebody is there to block it, man. Marcus, you gotta do way better in those situations. You gotta do way better in those situations. Oof. Hey. Barca really having like a good performance here. I won't even lie. But hey, it is Elche, so I think their next game, that's where Barcelona will get cooked. Yeah, but Bournemouth have really let me down. I won't even lie. Bournemouth have let me down. I expected way more from Bournemouth. To be fair, even like this game, I expected way more goals by now. Yeah, for sure, Barcelona is still like in the title race for sure. I think this title race will be decided until the end. But do I think Barca are gonna win the Champions League? I've written them off. Of those conversations, I think they're out of those conversations. Champions League because Xavi, he just showed the world how to cook these guys. Xavi has really shown the world how to cook Barcelona. Like the way Xavi was just nullifying their midfield, that's how every team should just play. But of course, every team doesn't have the quality of like the quality of like Madrid. But bro, Barca, there is a system that you can genuinely stop them and nullify them. Nah, I don't. Atletico out. Atletico out. Yeah, I remember Atletico Madrid destroyed us. Like, ish. Atletico Madrid destroyed us in that Madrid derby. I remember. But to be fair to Xavi, he was still adapting his system. He was still getting used to everything. I think there he didn't even use Kamavinga in that game. I think if he used Kamavinga in that game, it's a way different game. The defense was so disorganized. Yeah, but ish. At least it shows me that Xabi Alonso has learned from that mistake, man. Like I was really losing my mind when Atletico Madrid was cooking Real Madrid, but it shows me that the man has he's really learned from his mistakes. I won't even lie. He's learned from his mistakes and he's growing as a manager, bro. He's growing as a manager, Xabi Alonso. Elche should have had a goal from this. Oh, 2-1. They're back in the game. Elche. The Elche. The Elche. Hey, good placement. That was a good goal. The Elche. Go for Elche, man. And that's what I'm saying. This Barca defense is there for the taking, bro. That's why I'm saying Barca Champions League, they can forget about it. Forget about it. Araujo in 2025 is criminal. You ain't winning a Champions League without Araujo. Araujo in 2025. That's not happening, bro. You ain't winning a Champions League with Araujo in your defense. How are you using Araujo in 2025, bro? Hey, Barca will get cooked in the Champions League, bro. Araujo in 2025, bro. You can't be using this guy if you want to win something major. Ah, but their defense is there for the taking, bro. Their defense, Barca's defense is there for the taking. You can't be using Araujo in 2025, and now they're claiming offside. It wasn't offside. You gotta blame yourself, Araujo. You gotta blame yourself for being a bum. Oh my God, Araujo in 2025. Barca's defense is really down bad, bro. I won't even lie, because even Eric Garcia in the big games, this guy is gonna get exposed. And I always say this. But Baude, he's a good left back. I won't lie. Baude is really good, calm left back. I think Jules Koundé, he has his ups and downs. But bro, Araujo is the guy. And the fact that he's the captain, bro, is just a joke, bro. Araujo, this guy, he's gonna get exposed this season. I'm saying this right now. Cause in the big games, just imagine he's playing against Bayern, bro. Oh, Araujo will get cooked. That's what I'm saying. Like with Barca, they have like a good foundation in the midfield, good foundation in attack, but that defense will always get you cooked, man. It will always get you cooked. But hey, shout out Elche for getting that goal. Shout out the Elche, back in the back in the game, back in business for Elche, back in business. Shout out Elche, man. I thought the game was gonna be way more different because first like 12 minutes it was 2-0. Then Barca somehow relaxed and now it's 2-1. I never thought by halftime it would be like 2-1, a 2-1 situation. I thought it would be like 4-0, something like that. But hey, shout out Elche for staying into the game. Shout out Elche for staying in the game. Yeah, but Man City, they've done what they needed to do. Oh, low key, Bournemouth have disappointed in that one. I wanted to see a better Bournemouth. Ish, but it is what it is. Looks like Man City have won that game. 3-1. Erling Haaland is a beast. Ryan Cherky is a beast. Ah, but it is what it is. Looks like Man City are now, what, second or something? Because for sure they've gone above Bournemouth now. So it looks like Man City are back in a title race. But for sure, if Arsenal drop out of this race, they are massive butlers. Arsenal are the original Spurs if they don't win the league. Like right now, this season, if Arsenal don't win the league, they are the original Spurs, man. The original butlers. Because how many times have Arsenal really bottled the league? Too many times, man. Too many times. So if Arsenal don't win it this season, Arteta is the original bottler. Cause look at this, you have such a massive advantage early stages. If you mess this up, then bro, you just have to give up on the title. Arsenal just need to give up as a football club if they fail to win the league. Rashford to De Jong, Frankie De Jong. Yeah, Arsenal, this is the season for Arsenal to win a league or win a major trophy, bro. Like if Arsenal just win an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup, bro, you've still failed. They have still failed. Winning an FA Cup, Carabao Cup, that's still failure, especially the way, just because of the way you started the season. If you don't win the league, that's massive failure. That is massive failure. Like genuinely, Arsenal, you gotta win the league. If nothing happens, you're massive failures, massive butlers. Oh, what a miss by Lamine Yamal. What a miss by Lamine Yamal. What a miss by Lamine Yamal. Yeah, halftime 2-1. 2-1. Elche found themselves back into the game somehow, some way, bro. The somehow, some way. Elche, the Elche machine. They found themselves back into the game. 2-1 at halftime. Let's see if they can get a draw or something. Let's genuinely see if Elche can second half just get a draw or something. Cause low key, I thought by halftime it would be like 5-0 because it was 2-0 first 12 minutes, and then Barcelona dropped their intensity. Elche gotta go back. And low key, this halftime like interview thing, we might see it in the Premier League as well, where they're interviewing guys at halftime, things like that. Football will change massively in the coming future. Football will change massively because you also see a situation where Premier League or La Liga is gonna be played in like different countries, things like that. And a lot of the money men are pushing for that, bro. The guys with money, they are pushing for that type of situation where, okay, yeah, a La Liga game is played in Saudi or something like that. The money guys are pushing for that. Or a Premier League game is played in Saudi. But with Premier League, I think it's a bit more different because, hey, the British fans will fight that. They will fight that. Hey, a Premier League game played in another country, British fans will fight that, bro. They'll riot for that. But with La Liga, I think La Liga, we might see it's more of a possibility, bro. It's more of a realistic possibility for a La Liga match being played outside Spain. For Premier League, I don't see that happening uh, anytime soon, unless they just make it like a dictatorship. We don't care what the British people say. We're still gonna have a Premier League outside the country in Saudi, bro. But people, hey, for the money men to achieve that, they have to go to war. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro, because it's not only like um every Premier League fan will genuinely, I bro, they'll cause chaos in the UK. They'll cause a lot of chaos if they do that. Like telling the British people that a Premier League game will be played in Saudi or something like that, bro. They'll cause a lot of chaos with that. Bro, the streets will be full. People will be, bro. You saw the way Man United stopped that Liverpool game. It'll be worse than that, bro. It'll be worse than that if you tell people that, hey, a Premier League game is gonna be played in Saudi or outside the country or something like that, bro. It'll be worse than that situation. So I don't see it happening anytime soon. Maybe in La Liga. La Liga is where I see it happening a bit more. Serie A as well. Serie A, it might happen. Yeah, it's halftime. Halftime. Like, these guys have done well, though. Barca started well, but Elche did well to genuinely get the goal back. Comfortable for Barca. I don't think Elche scoring is a shock because realistically, they never had a lot of shots. They never had a lot of opportunities. So for Elche, let's see, bro. This is football. Anything can happen. Second half, they can pop their heads off, this and that. We've seen it so many times with Barcelona where, okay, they're winning and then second half, the other team comes back into the game. But yeah, Bournemouth have really let the people down. For the match to be ending like 3-1, bro, I expected way more from these guys. I expected a better situation, way more, and just a calm and collective game. But yeah, we're seeing some great football games today. We've seen some great football games. The Newcastle game was pretty impressive. Didn't expect Newcastle to lose like that. And then, hey, this Bournemouth game, low key, I thought Bournemouth would do something, man. I genuinely thought Bournemouth would do something, but you can see that Bournemouth defensively, that's where they let Iraola down. Like, he has the right philosophy, he has the right idea, but his defenders, bro, they're below average. I won't even lie. Below average, below par. Because once he lost Hudson, somebody like Hudson is a massive loss for Bournemouth. Somebody like Hughes, bro, that guy is a massive loss for Bournemouth because the quality just he was giving them, right? If you see Bournemouth last season with Hudson, I know this season they're having a great season, but Hudson, the only reason Madrid bought him because of the type of season he was having for Bournemouth. And Bournemouth losing somebody like Hudson, the system was really looking better with Hudson, bro, because he can play out the back, and you can see how he's genuinely playing for Xabi Alonso now. Like Hudson is that type of player where, okay, if you have one of these philosophy managers that love to play out from the back, a guy like Hudson is the perfect guy. That's why Bournemouth, they haven't really replaced a guy like that. And it's gonna, they started well, but they're gonna drift down and down the bottom, bro. I don't think these Bournemouth results are sustainable with their defense. I think eventually they will finish like sixth, fifth, something like that. I don't think it's sustainable. But yeah, the only guaranteed like top four in the Premier League is gonna be Man City and Arsenal. Man City, Arsenal, I think those guys are guaranteed top four. Chelsea are up and down. Newcastle are up and down. You can't even say Aston Villa in the conversation because they're not in the conversation anymore. Oof, bro. Man United, I don't think they'll be in the conversation final 2 months. I think with United, we'll be in the conversation until maybe March. February, Man United won't be in the top four conversation. So I genuinely think, hey, it's down to whether Liverpool get a new manager. If Liverpool get a new manager, I think they're back into that top four conversation. You're saying you think it's better like this? Maybe. But I still think it's unsustainable for them. I still think it's unsustainable for them. But yeah, top four, it's an open race. With Man United, I think top four will be in the conversation until maybe February. That's when the top four race will be genuinely gone because the inconsistency we're seeing, it's unsustainable, bro. Man City, they will have that run where they just start winning games. Arsenal already guaranteed top four. So the next two spots, it'll depend on whether Liverpool get a new manager. When Liverpool get a new manager, I think they're guaranteed top four. And then Chelsea are a bit more consistent than Man United. I think Newcastle eventually they'll finish above Man United as well. Eventually, bro, I think we have to just be realistic with United. I think fifth or probably six is the highest we'll do, man. Six is probably the highest we'll do. Yeah, Tottenham are not playing well right now. That's why I didn't really mention them. Tottenham are not really playing well right now. I think United will win that game. Man United versus Tottenham. I think we can win that. But overall, Tottenham, Man United, I think in February, none of these two teams will be in the top four conversation. I think Tottenham might finish bottom half of the table again. That's the type of season I'm seeing from them. Man United might just improve a bit, maybe sixth, seventh, because there's lack of consistency. You take a lead, but you can't keep a lead. And here you can see it's not just down to the goalkeeper and then we'll start winning game after game after game. We had a good run, but ish, you're gonna see so many ups and downs from Man United this season. We're not too consistent. We lack consistency to get that top four. Top four, you have guys that are winning more games. I think Chelsea eventually they'll accumulate more points than Man United. And these other teams as well. These other teams are way more consistent than United. I think eventually Newcastle will also accumulate more points. So I don't see us like finishing above Newcastle, finishing above Chelsea, finishing above Arsenal. Also Liverpool as well. I don't see us finish above Liverpool. So I think top four might be gone February. February, man. I just have to keep it realistic. But yeah, for me, I just think with the system we play, we're just seeing too many inconsistency, bro. Cause it's just too complicated for some of our players, bro. That's why I think Ruben Amorim, you just have to keep it simple now. Like you can see, this system low key, in some moments, is too complicated for some of our players. A guy like Diego Dalot, these are the players you shouldn't be giving them too many instructions. You just keep it simple with these guys, bro, because you know that they're average players. You just keep it simple with them. Give them simple instructions. Like when you expect them to do this, to do that, to do this, to do this extra stuff, of course they're gonna get exposed, man. So I think low key the system has a part to do with why the players are underperforming so badly. Because back-to-back strikers in this system have really looked horrible. Sesko, Hoyland in this system, they've looked horrible, man. So at that point, you just have to start questioning the system. Back to back, your striker is starving in this system. And that's why I said with Hoyland, the best situation for him was leaving. Yo, peace and blessings, bro. Peace and blessings, bro. Hoyland, his greatest situation was just leaving, man. I won't even lie. With Rasmus, I think he revived his career by leaving. He revived his career by leaving Man United. I think we've become the type of club that destroys careers, bro. Yeah, poor Sesko, man. Poor Sesko. We've become that type of club that destroys careers, bro. Like you can see striker after striker, they're really struggling. They're really suffering. Even Mbuemo low key. Like it's like Man United the past 10 years have become that club that are just destroying player careers, bro. A player comes to Man United and then they never look the same. I don't know why that's the situation. They never look the same. Because Sesko, He's quality, but bro, the man is starving. I feel for the guy, bro. The man is starving in this system, bro. He's really starving. Cause you even have to look back at the goals he scored. It's just because he was at the right place at the right time. It wasn't like, oh, it was great delivery or he had a lot of chances. He's at the right place at the right time, man. Yeah, bro. Diego Dalot has to go. He has to genuinely go, bro. Because I don't know if people remember that situation where Dalot got the ball back, but then he ran the ball out of play for a corner. He was so frustrating in that game, Diego Dalot, man. Like, wow. But at United, we always have like this one player that we tend to like scapegoat. I won't even lie. Last season, it was Hoyland, Garnacho, and all these other guys. It's like every season we'll have that one player where they are really doing badly, bro. I don't think we can escape that. Yeah, we need Dogu to play, but the manager won't do that. Like, I've seen probably 80% of the interviews Ruben Amorim has done at Man United, and the way he talks about Diego Dalot, he loves Diego Dalot, bro. So he's not gonna he's not gonna drop Diego. That's his boy. That's his boy. That's his boy. Diego Dalot is here to stay. The way he talks about Diego is insane. You're saying you're glad we salvaged a draw, but we needed a win in that one. I won't even lie. I won't even lie. I think yeah, Anderson really did well for Forest. But if Douglas Luiz never got injured, we lose that game, bro. I won't even lie. I won't even lie. So it was a poor performance from the team. Poor performance from the team. I think those are the games you're supposed to get 3 points because at least that's why we finished bottom half of the table last season, bro. The games every other team is getting 3 points against, the teams every other team is getting 3 points against, you're drawing the game, bro. It's frustrating. That's why we finished bottom half of the table. Because Man United last season, what was the thing? Right? You're only beating the big teams, and then the small teams, the teams in like mid-table teams like that, you're dropping points. That's why we finished bottom half of the table last season. The games you're supposed to win, you're not really getting maximum points. That's why I said, hey, with top four, it might be gone. It might be gone. You're confident Man United will get top four? Let's hope so. Let's hope so because my confidence it's just been taken apart by this team. I won't even lie. Yeah, second half, let's go. I started the timer a bit late. Second half, let's go. Oof. Yeah, let's hope Elche can do something. A cheeky comeback. But let's hope we do make top four. Oh, Marcus, you should score that. Marcus Rashford. Oh my God, what a miss. Saw Marcus with a miss. He needs to score those ones. He needs to score that. Wow, saw Marcus Rashford with a miss. Either square the ball or score it, bro. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rashford, that's a poor miss. That is a poor miss by Marcus Rashford. He really crashed out with that miss. Wow, Marcus, you gotta be scoring opportunities like that. Ish. But yeah, with United, I'm not confident with top four. The manager hasn't given me confidence with consistency. I'm not really feeling that confidence, man. I'll just keep it real, bro. Ish. But yeah, Rashford, you gotta be scoring opportunities like that. Like what a miss by Rashford. It wasn't even on target. It wasn't even on target from Marcus. Hmm. Wow, Marcus, man. Yeah, but hey, let's just wait and see where Man United finish. Where Man United genuinely finish, let's wait and see because oof, there's too much inconsistency with this team. And I even believe, even if you back Ruben Amram with like a midfielder, is he the type of manager that in 3 years he can win a league? I don't think he's that type of manager, man. I don't think he's that type of manager where if you back him so low key in my mind is like, hey, you're just wasting money if you're backing him. Get a manager that eventually you know that he can win you a Premier League or something. Because it only makes sense to like, okay, if you're saying, okay, you're bringing in a Glasner, I can see a situation where Glasner wins the league. I can see a situation where Glasner wins the league. So it's just better you bring in a manager that you know, okay, in 3 years, if we back this guy 100%, he can 100% win us a league. I think that's how you should be backing managers, bro. This situation of just bringing in a manager you're not 100% sure, okay, this guy can win us trophies or not, you're wasting time, man. So with Ruben, he hasn't really given me confidence that, okay, yeah, this man in 3 years he can win a trophy. With Ten Hag, bro, Ten Hag is he talked the walk, bro. He talked he wasn't just all talk. I think with Ruben Amram, the guy is all talk, man. With Ten Hag, at least the guy backed himself. He told people, he made a speech, I'm gonna win the FA Cup, bring this FA Cup back home, and he did just that. Right? You gotta give him credit for that, Eric Ten Hag. With Ruben Amram, I think this man is just all talk, man. He's all talk, no delivering. He's like Frank Lampard. Hey, Elche, you gotta get an equalizer, bro. Rashford missed a massive opportunity. It's time for you to get a massive equalizer, bro. Yeah, with Ruben, I just think the man is all talk, man. All talk, no action. At least with people may have hated Ten Hag, but the man backed up his words, man. Back to back seasons, he won trophies. Like, I'm confident if Ten Hag was still there, he wins the Europa League. I know. I accepted that. Okay, yeah, it was the right time for Ten Hag to get fired. But I'm confident if Ten Hag was managing us in that Europa League final, we win it. We win it 100%. 100% Ten Hag wins it. He even gets to the final because remember in the Europa he wasn't losing games. It was just league form where and even in the league he wasn't as bad as Ruben Amram, Ten Hag. So I'm 100% confident if Ten Hag was managing us in that Europa League final, we win the league. That's why I was saying, yo, firing the man mid-season, it didn't really make sense. Right? Firing the man mid-season, it didn't really make sense. You should have given him like a full season, win the Europa League, and then say goodbye. Rashford offside. Offside by Marcus. Offside by Marcus Rashford. Because either you fire him after that FA Cup win, after he won the FA Cup, you fire him immediately, or you just keep him until the end of the season and then say, okay, Ten Hag, try and win the Europa League. I think he would have won the Europa League, Ten Hag, and then you fire him. I think with Ruben Amorim, you just set him up. I think the board set him up for failure, though. The board set him up for failure. You bring him in mid-season. Obviously, right now, he came into like a disorganized situation, and then that mindset of losing is already in him now. It's already part of him. So for me, I think just stick with Ruben Amorim until the end of the season, right? I don't want another situation like the Ten Hag. Obviously, Ten Hag, I think he is a better manager than Ruben Amorim for sure. That's why I don't really have any belief in Ruben Amorim. For sure, Ten Hag wins that Europa League final with that same team. That's why for me, I'm just saying, okay, give him a full season and then say your goodbyes. Bring in somebody like Glasner, man. Bringing in someone like Glasner, you back that man for like 3 years. Spend some money on Glasner. I think he's a manager you can realistically say, okay, in 3 years he can win the league, or in 2 years he can win the league. Because I've lost full confidence in Ruben Amorim, man. He's too inconsistent. And it's like some games, it's just, bro, it's just chaos, man. It's just chaos all over the place. All over the place, chaos. And low key, right now, he has a better team than Eric Ten Hag. He has a better team than Eric Ten Hag, but accumulating less points. Yo, so close to 2-2. Frankie de Jong, what a player, man. What a player. Frankie de Jong. Rashford, you gotta be scoring, bro. Rashford has been poor in this game. He's been so bad in this game. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And with Ten Hag, you have to feel for him because he was winning trophies with guys like Garnacho, guys like Rashford, all the players people say are bad. So if Ten Hag can deliver trophies with those players, what's stopping Ruben Amorim from delivering a trophy? Because right now, I think Ruben Amorim has a better squad, better attacking players. I won't even lie. So at least this season, minimum, the guy should reach an FA Cup final. If Ten Hag can do it with worse players, why can't you? Because the way people are hyping up Ruben Amorim, like, oh, he's the next big thing. If he's better than Ten Hag, he needs to win an FA Cup, man. You have better players. It's a better situation. Win a trophy, man. And even with Ten Hag, the expectations for Ten Hag was top four. So those are my expectations for Ruben Amorim as well. Like, yo, win a trophy plus top four. If he doesn't, then you just have to move on from the guy. Because I think as fans, we need to keep the same energy with every manager. okay, if this guy is bad, if this guy is horrible, and then the next guy is doing worse, he's also bad and horrible, man. Because trust me, if this was Ten Hag losing games like this, people would be losing their minds. If this was Ten Hag or Oli losing games like this, people would be losing their minds, man. No one would have made any excuses for Ten Hag or Oli. So we have to keep the same energy. And with Ten Hag, I think if you kept him till the end of the season, he doesn't finish 15th. I think he would have like won Europa, and then after he wins Europa, you should have fired him then. It was just a disorganized situation to fire him mid-season. That's why with Ruben Amorim, I don't want him to get fired right now because it's too late. At least just give him the full season and then fire him after the season. Because you can't bypass a manager like Glasner, bro. A manager like Glasner can really change your club. He can really, in a few years, win a trophy, win the Premier League. He's going to make you a serious, serious club. He's going to make Man United a serious, serious club. Glasner is not a joke. Like a manager like Glasner, give him. That's why, hey, okay, this season, it is what it is. Ruben Amorim is here. Back him until the end of the season. That's when, at the end of the season, go to Glasner. Tell Glasner, okay, this is our plan. This is our vision. Come here in 3 years. We know that you're the type of manager that can win us the Premier League trophy. Because like this, it's like we're wasting time with Ruben. If we just back Ruben Amorim, you're wasting time, you're wasting money, because eventually he won't really win anything. At least with Ten Hag, he had that credit in the bank in the Champions League where you had a feeling. His first season, he had credit in the bank that, okay, yeah, he won the Carabao Cup. You have a feeling that, okay, with Ten Hag, he can still win a trophy, whether it's an FA Cup, something like that. You had a feeling with him. With Ruben Amorim, I don't have that feeling, bro. I think if we back Ruben Amorim for a long time, we might go on a trophy drought, a massive trophy drought, man. At least with Glasner, he's gonna put you back to being respectable as a team, put you back to being competitive, even with these same players, bro. Because Ten Hag had a worse team and he still managed to win a trophy. Oh, Marcus! Sir Marcus finally gets his goal. Sir Marcus finally gets his goal. Hey, hey, he's been trying. He's been trying. Sir Marcus finally gets his goal. The boy has been trying. What a goal by Marcus Rashford. The boy has been trying. Sir Marcus. Oh my God. Rashford has been trying for that goal. Good goal by Rashford. Good goal by Rashford. The boy has been pushing for that goal. 3-1. Sir Marcus Rashford. Oh my God. Hey, he's enjoying his loan spell at Barca. But he's been having a bad game. I think he should have had a hat trick right now. Rashford, realistically, he should have had a hat trick, but he got his goal, bro. He got his goal. Hey, so Marcus Rashford gets his goal. 3-1. That's 3 points for Barca in the bag. The 3 points for Barca are in the bag, man. Sir Marcus Rashford. Sir Marcus Rashford. Straight from the United Kingdom. He's done his thing, Marcus. He's done his thing. He's done his thing. Good goal by him. Good goal by him. Marcus Rashford with a goal. Damn. So Marcus, he's really getting a lot of GA in La Liga and in the Champions League this season. For Barca, I think he has like the most GA or something like that. So some Marcus Rashford gets his goal. Hey, he's been pushing for that goal. Yeah, I think now it's game over. Before Elche, they had slight hope that, okay, maybe they might get an equalizer, but now it's game over. So Marcus has just nailed it into the coffin, man. Nailed it into the coffin. Damn. Yeah, happy for the guy, man. Happy for the guy. Let's hope he does well. Barca sign him on a permanent transfer because he looks happy. Looks like Barca fans are happy with him. I think it's a win-win situation, man. It's a win-win situation if Rashford just leaves Man United on a permanent. But happy to see him smile because I remember when he was talking about, yo, I'm going to Barca. I'm going to play for Barca, things like that. People calling him delusional. Hey, you're delusional, this and that. After you leave Man United, it's championship. But look at him, bro. Now he's top goal scorer for Barcelona. All right, people are calling him delusional for playing for Barca. Now he's top goal scorer for the same club you're saying he's gonna play for. So hey, happy for Rashford, man. Happy for Rashford. Happy for Rashford. And obviously, hey, the way Barca fans have been hyping up Rashford, and for sure he's gonna be England's number one in that World Cup. He's gonna be England's number one in that World Cup. For sure. He's really gonna be England's number one. Marcus Rashford. He's gonna, because I don't see Phil Foden having a massive impact in the World Cup. Let's see if Cole Palmer will be fully fit. Kobe Mano doesn't make the World Cup. I don't think he's gonna make it. At Man United, I don't really see any players like shining in the World Cup. Maybe Cunha with Brazil, but other than Cunha, I don't see a lot of players like reaching a semi-final. I think Cunha probably this coming World Cup, he's the only one that might reach a semi-final because at United, Lenny Yoro won't get selected for the French team. I think France will reach like a semi-final. Argentina for sure might reach a semi-final. Yeah, Licha as well. Licha and Cunha. Those are the probably the only two players that will possibly reach a final of the World Cup. Cause Lenny Yoro, I don't see him getting called up for France. For France, I don't see that situation happening. Lenny, you gotta wait longer until that French call up. Yeah, but hey, Rashford doing his thing. Rashford doing his thing. But for me, I just can't wait for JJ Gabriel, man. What a talent. And the way Ruben Amorim is destroying like young talents, I just hope he's fired by the time JJ Gabriel is 16. Because you can already see the young players. He's not really playing young players, Ruben Amorim. Let's hope let's hope the board just sack him before JJ Gabriel is 16. Cause that boy he's insanely talented. He's insanely talented. I truly do believe that okay, JJ Gabriel, he's gonna be a player that carries Man United for a long, long time. I thought that was gonna be Mason Greenwood, but it is what it is. Mason Greenwood, we know what happened with that situation. But JJ Gabriel, after Mason Greenwood, I think he's the most talented academy player we've had. Cause just imagine if Greenwood didn't do what he did. Right? We don't even know if it's like real or not. I wasn't really paying too much attention to that situation, but yeah, just imagine if Greenwood was still there though. He would have literally done damage. Like all the money we spent on a striker would have saved that money. Greenwood would have been scoring goals regardless of the situation, regardless of the system. So I think ish that Greenwood's situation really set us up, man. It really messed us up. We would have saved so much money if that Greenwood situation never happened. You save so much money. Like for sure, if Greenwood was still there, there'll be no need of like 70 M's on Rasmus Hoyland, and there would be no need on another 70 M's on Sesko. Greenwood would have been your guaranteed striker. Your guaranteed striker, man. And bro, I have to keep it real. Like Greenwood, he's he's way better than Sesko. Like as a striker, he's way better than Sesko. Greenwood is an animal, bro. So you would have saved so much money. Ish. I just don't know why he did what he did, bro. I wasn't even keeping up with the situation. But hey, I don't know the full details, so I won't really speak too much on that situation, man. But yeah, just imagine if Greenwood was still there, man. Wow. You save so much money. That money you spend on strikers, it goes into your midfield. Bro, wow. And I truly believe if that Greenwood situation never happened, he retires as our top goal scorer or something. He's really challenging Haaland for golden boots and things like that. That's how much I rated Mason Greenwood. Like you can see what he's doing for Marseille. Last season he was top goal scorer, joined top goal scorer with Ousmane Dembele. Bro, Greenwood can cook in any system. That's the type of striker he is. Like I do believe that Greenwood is better than Sesko. Right? If you still had Greenwood, he's scoring more goals than Sesko. Because his movement is madness, bro. Like Greenwood is genuinely a generational striker. Even Ollie said this, like, bro, Greenwood, you won't see anybody better than Greenwood in the next 10 years. Ollie said this, bro. Like Greenwood is really a generational striker. And Ollie, bro, Ollie knows strikers, bro. That's one thing I gotta give Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer. When he's his IQ for strikers is high, bro. Because he's the guy that told you that okay, Erling Haaland is gonna be a star. You need to go and buy Erling Haaland. The board refused. All right. He's the one that told you, okay, Mason Greenwood, this boy, he's the best striker I've ever seen. Right? Ole Gunnar, when it comes to identifying strikers, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the guy, bro. He told you about Erling Haaland, and now Erling Haaland is just destroying the league. He told the board, he told everybody about Erling Haaland. People were just saying, hey, who is this guy? This guy is a clown, this and that. He went to Dortmund, and then people started taking Haaland seriously. So when it comes to identifying strikers, Ollie is the guy, bro. He told you about Haaland, and he told you that Greenwood probably is gonna be the greatest striker you'll ever see. And both the strikers he's backed are world class, bro. He told you that, yo, Lukaku is a time waster. Let me sell this guy right now. Only identifying strikers, he knows these guys, bro. Even Cavani was old, but bro, Cavani still did okay. So based on strikers, I trusted Oli 100% when it came to like selecting strikers, picking new strikers. I think that's what Man United need to do right now. Add Ole Gunnar Solskjaer into the scouting for identifying new strikers. Because he knows what a good striker is, bro. That's what Man United need to do. Add him into the scouting department to identify new strikers. When you're going for a striker, carry Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. That's what you need to do, bro. Because, bro, he told us about Greenwood. He told us about Erling Haaland. Both of these guys are destroying the leagues. Both of these guys are looking dangerous, bro. And with Oli, that's where I trust him 100%. When he says this striker is good, I trust him 100%, bro. And he was identifying these guys while they were still young, bro. Haaland, nobody knew a Haaland, bro. Oli told people that, okay, yeah, this guy is the truth. So with Oli, bro, just employ that man at Man United scouting strikers. Employ him right now. Because Oli knows his thing. When it comes to strikers, Oli knows his thing, bro. He can identify what a real striker is. He can identify what a bum is. Like he told people that, okay, Lukaku, this guy, he's a time waster. Let's put our focus on Erling Haaland. The board never backed him with Erling Haaland. They thought Erling Haaland was just some other random guy. So the board never backed Oli with Erling Haaland. And then he told them, okay, yeah, I want to develop this kid, Mason Greenwood. Oli with strikers, bro. Oli knows his thing with strikers, man. He said it, bro. Let's drop Lukaku right now. Bring me Erling Haaland. The board never listened. Man, yeah, too many people disrespect Oli, man. But that guy's IQ for football is high, man. Too many people just disrespect Oli, man. But his IQ for talent and football is high. Even him signing Sancho, it wasn't a bad idea, right? Sancho has the talent. Based on talent, Sancho has that. It's just mentality with Jadon Sancho. So Oli, bro, when it comes to like identifying talents, that guy, he's the guy, bro. He is the guy. Yeah, looks like this match might just end 3-1. Comfortable and calm. But too many people just disrespect Oli, man. Calling him, oh, he's a PE teacher. Why should we listen? That's what people were saying when he told people about Erling Haaland. Why should we listen to this PE teacher? No, 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 no. Go and get this other guy. No, no, no. You're wasting money. Erling Haaland, who is this guy? People were disrespecting Oli, but Oli was right, man. Oli was right. Oli was right. If Man United bought Erling Haaland, you're in a better situation right now. And he would have been cheap, bro. You would have gotten Erling Haaland for like what? What did Dortmund pay for him? He would have been cheap. He would have been cheap, bro. I don't remember what Dortmund paid for him, but Dortmund paid for Erling maybe less than 10 million, bro. He would have been cheap. He would have been, that would have been the greatest, one of the best signings, bro, because he would have been like 10 million and then he comes in, develops, starts scoring goals. Oli was right with all Erling Haaland. Oli was right. The man would have been cheap. He would have come in, delivered some goals. Bro, that's why I never doubted Oli, man. Oli and Ten Hag are the only guys I backed till the end. Until they got fired, I backed them. Because even with Ten Hag, the way he made Frankie de Jong, you can't take that away from him. Like, I thought that was what he was going to do. Make midfielders the way he just developed guys like Frankie de Jong, things like that. So hey, Ollie was the guy, man. When it's based on identifying talent, Ollie was the guy, man. The guy knows about football. The guy knows. Like he can see who's gonna be a good player or not. Oh, what a miss by Lamine Yamal. What a miss. I'm scratching my head. How do you miss like that? Yeah, overall, besides the goal, Lamine Yamal has had an average performance. Besides the goal, it's been average from Lamine Yamal. Yeah, but too many people just disrespect Ollie, man. Too many people just disrespect Ollie. Oh no, the guy is a PE teacher, this and that. But the guy was right about Erling Haaland. He was right about Greenwood. He was right about so many things, bro. Like, shout out Ollie, though. I know he struggled, like, in Turkey and things like that, but it is what it is. I'm not saying, hey, he's a world-class manager. I'm just saying the man knows football. The man knows how to identify talent, right? That's why they should add him into the Man United board and say, yo, Ollie, here's a job. You'll be our scouts. When we're scouting strikers, we take Ole Gunnar Solskjaer with us. When we're scouting a striker, Ollie's gonna be there. Even Ralph Ragnick, low key, Ralph Ragnick is another man that knows football. Julian Alvarez, bro. Ralph told the board, bro, get me this boy, Julian Alvarez. So those are people that really know football, right? I respect Ollie more than I respect Omar Barada, bro. Because Ollie knows more about football than Omar Barada. Omar Barada, fair play. He's like this business type of guy, things like that. That's his thing. Okay, yeah, organizing the club, things like that. That's his thing. Omar Barada, that's your situation, bro. But bro, I fail to believe that, bro. Ollie's talent ID is lower than somebody like an Omar Barada. I think Ollie has a higher talent ID, bro. He really went there and said, hey, this boy Greenwood is gonna be a star. He said Haaland is gonna be a star. This was before Haaland even joined Dortmund. So Ollie's talent ID is higher than Omar Barada. I won't even lie. Like until Omar Barada does something unbelievable, I'm not gonna say, yo, this guy, he's world class. Because to be world class, you have to do something, bro. To be world class, that's where people got it wrong. We're overhyping Omar Barada too early. Until the man does something unbelievable, that's when you can call him world class. It's not like Omar Barada has brought us a gem where you're saying, wow, yeah, Omar, this was impressive, bro. This was impressive. With Jason Wilcox, I can rate him because of what he did. I can see some of the talents he's bringing in and saying, okay, cool. This guy, he was pretty good, man. Aiden Heaven, that that's a good gem, man. That's a good gem. That's a good gem, man. But Omar Barada, so far, he hasn't really done anything for me to say, wow, Omar Barada, unbelievable. Because a lot of the signings we've made, they're obvious signings, bro. So until he does something, I'm not gonna call him world class, bro. World class, it means you've done something. So Omar Barada, he still needs to like prove to me that okay, yeah, he wasn't just a side chick at Manchester City. Maybe the guy was just a side chick at Man City. Other people are the guys doing the work, right? He's just a side chick, and then we're overhyping him right now because that's what we do as Manchester United fans, bro. Even John Murta, that guy Murta, bro. People overhyping that guy. Oh, Murta is gonna change the club. Murta is gonna do this. Murta is unbelievable. Bro, we overhype people before they actually achieve anything. That's what happened with people remember our old CEO or something like that, Murta, whatever. Like, bro, I even forgot about that guy. People are hyping him up. Wow, Murta is gonna do this. Murta is gonna do that. But the man never delivered, man. The man never delivered. Same with like Ed Woodward. People only turned on Ed Woodward when it became bad. But the moment Ed Woodward was saying, hey, Man United can do anything in the transfer window, people were hyping him up. Oh, Ed Woodward, different type of guy, this and that. But a few years later, that's when they realized that, okay, yeah, this guy is just a joker, man. He's a time waster. Ed Woodward is a time waster. But yeah, we need to start hyping guys up after they achieve something. After they achieve something. That's the problem. Like at Man United, we overhype some of these scouts, some of these DOFs before they actually do something. Even Sir Jim Ratcliffe, when Sir Jim came in, we were overhyping him before he actually delivered. Sometimes you gotta wait for these guys to deliver before you hype them up. Cause with Sir Jim, people, hey, I remember when Sir Jim came in, bro. Oh wow, Sir Jim has just brought in what's that other guy from Newcastle? I've forgotten his name, man. Some other guy from Newcastle. Dan Ashworth. Oh wow, Sir Jim has brought in Dan Ashworth. Dan Ashworth is gonna cook. And then a few months later, they fire the same guy. So we overhype people before they deliver, man. We overhype these people before they deliver. I think as fans, we just have to calm down, wait for them to deliver, then you hype them up. Because the way we're hyping up Sir Jim, oh wow, look, Sir Jim just stole Dan Ashworth from Newcastle United. Dan Ashworth is gonna change us. And then a few months later, they fired the same guy. Crazy, bro. Crazy. So we overhype Sir Jim, man. We overhype some of these board members. It was the same thing with what's this guy? Ish. Keep forgetting his name though. Dan Ashworth. Not Dan Ashworth. What's this guy? Ish. I've forgotten his name. Our old CEO though. We overhyped him as well. John Murta. Murta, yeah. We overhyped that guy. And then he delivered nothing. So with Omar Barada, let's wait for the guy to deliver before we hype him up. Let's wait for the man to deliver. Same with Jason Wilcox. Like, I'm not overhyping Jason Wilcox. I want him to deliver a bit more before I say, okay, yeah, this man knows he's really gonna change us. So Omar Barada, I'm waiting for the guy to first deliver, then I'll hype him up, man. Same with like Ruben Amram. I want the man to like just deliver first, and then I'll hype you up. Convince us that you're the real deal. Yeah, comfortable win for Barca, man. I thought they would have like scored more goals, but this is way comfortable for them. They've been playing this game, just passing it around, especially after that Rashford goal. They've been just controlling the tempo. Comfortable win for these guys. Comfortable win for these guys, man. And I think as fans, we have to start asking questions of like Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Because if you look back, if you just do a bit of research of, okay, Sir Jim, let's see what he's doing with his his club, because the guy owns like a club in the French league or something like that. If you see what he was doing in his French club, you can see patterns, bro. You can genuinely see patterns at Man United. Like the way he appointed Dan Ashworth and then fired him again. He did the same thing with like his club at Nice. And then the way Nice fans talk about Sir Jim Ratcliffe, bro, they talk about him like he's worse than the Glazers. So that should be a red flag already, bro. The way he's actually destroyed Nice, that should be a red flag already to a lot of fans that okay, yeah, let's not overhype Sir Jim Ratcliffe because the man has already failed in the French league. I'm not saying Sir Jim Ratcliffe should be winning the French league over PSG. I'm just saying at least don't make Nice look horrendous, because a lot of Nice fans are saying, "Yo, the same situation was seen at Man United. That happened at Nice. Okay, he came in, and then we had like poor finishes in the league, things like that. So it's like the same thing is happening. The same thing is happening with Sir Jim, man. The same thing is genuinely happening. Like let's judge him based on success, right? What he does for success, because he'll gaslight you and make you think, oh no, because I'm building a new stadium, I'm a good owner, this and that. Bro, didn't the Tottenham owners build a new stadium or something like that? But those guys are not great owners. Arsenal owners, didn't they have like a new stadium, the Emirates Stadium? They built a new stadium, but does that mean these guys are great owners? No. So Sir Jim is trying to like scam people by, oh no, just because Sir Jim Ratcliffe is building a new stadium, he's building new training center, he's a good owner. You gotta judge him based on success, man. Is the team getting better? Are Man United competing for things? Are we looking better? Are we literally making sense? Because I think people need to be a bit more cautious. Okay, the man has already failed in the French league, managing a French league team. And for me, I think it's easier getting top four in the French league than the Premier League. So if Sir Jim was failing doing that, Nice sometimes they're in the top four, and then sometimes they're really having the worst season of their lives. People need to ask the question, bro. People need to ask the question, yo, Sir Jim, if you're failing in the French league, how are you gonna succeed in the Premier League with more competition? Because it's easier to get top four in the French. Let's just be real, bro. Like even if you had the type of money Sir Jim had, right, and you are an owner, you go to the French league, I think you'd be comfortable. It would be more comfortable for you to get top four, right? I think it would be a more comfortable situation for you to say, okay, yeah, I have the type of money Sir Jim Ratcliffe has. Getting top four in the French league, it wouldn't be as complicated because the competition isn't that hard, bro. I think for the French league, bro, just build a stable team, a good enough stable team, a good enough manager. You're getting top four in the French league, bro. I think anyone that, okay, you got the type of money Sir Jim has, you bought a club like Nice, and then, bro, you're running a club like Nice. I think it's easy for you to maintain top four. I'm not saying winning the league, just maintaining top four in the French league. Because hey, with Sir Jim, he was one of the richest owners in that. After the PSG owners, he was the richest, bro. He was the richest. So you getting top four, it should have been guaranteed, bro. Because after the PSG owners, you're the richest guy, right? In the Premier League, that's not the situation. In the Premier League, you got Newcastle owners, Man City owners. These guys, bro, it's a different situation, bro. So if Sir Jim is failing to succeed in the French league, of course the Premier League is gonna be harder for him. Of course the Premier League is gonna be harder for him to manage and to succeed. Because in the French league, you're the second richest guy. You're the second richest guy. You can genuinely get top four easily, but Nice were underperforming, bro. These guys were underperforming. People were rioting against the guy. Bro, people were Sir Jim out. And you're the second richest, bro. Like Nice should have been like the Barcelona of La Liga, bro. Where, okay, yeah, after Real Madrid, you guys have the most money. Nice should have been the Barcelona of the French league, bro. After Real Madrid, you guys have the most money. That should have been the situation, bro. But Sir Jim run it so badly that, bro, they were looking so mediocre. That's why a lot of people, like French fans, they hate that guy. So that should be like a warning sign for Man United fans. Okay, if this guy is failing in the French league, he's coming to a harder situation with more competition where you're no longer the second richest guy, right? You're no longer that, oh, I'm the second richest guy, this and that. I can pull plugs, I can do this. In the Premier League, bro, you're just any other guy, bro. You're just any other owner. You don't even have 100% shares. So in the Premier League, it's just any other owner. He doesn't even have 100% shares. So with Sir Jim, of course, it was gonna be harder for him. Like if you're struggling in the French league, the Premier League is gonna be 10 times harder. And the guy tried to buy Chelsea, man. He tried to buy Chelsea. So for him, he just wanted to own a club in the Premier League. It wasn't, oh, this PR he's trying to sell fans right now. He's trying to sell fans a PR of, oh, I was always a fan, this and that, that and this. But a few months ago, you're trying to buy Chelsea. That's the PR he came in with. Oh, I was always a fan, this and that. He did so many interviews, this and that. It was always my dream. I used to watch Cantona. So Jim was really flooding people with a lot of PR, bro. But a few months ago, you were trying to buy Chelsea. You didn't buy Man United because you loved it. You just wanted to own a Premier League team. That's the situation, bro. With him, he just wanted to own a Premier League team. He tried to buy Chelsea, he failed, and then the opportunity of Man United came along. And then after buying shares of Man United, he tries to push this PR. Oh no, I loved it, this and that. I love the team, this and that. I'll give my all, this and that. PR, bro. It's all PR from Sir Jim Ratcliffe. This man knows PR extremely well. He's a businessman. Yeah, full time. Looks like Barcelona do their thing. I think good result for Barca, man. I won't even lie. Good win for these guys. They'll be happy with the situation. Marcus Rashford, good goal by Lamine Yamal. Yeah, but yeah, shout out everyone that joined the stream, and Barca doing their thing.